Are we starting by rolling initiative?
We are not yet. That is entirely up to you guys. All right, well,
I don't know
welcome.
that creature out there.
Mhm.
Welcome to session 37 of Wild Beyond the Witchlight. Um, we ended last session with a strange little mushroom person that kind of merged together. Would someone like to read the recap? All right, Brie, please.
I gotta get all my energy out somehow. Okay. So, I normally crack my fingers, but I'm holding a popsicle. Okay, anyway, session 36, 3/12/25. We spend a few days of downtime at the Trent, and everyone takes some time to work on individual projects. Wayde trains to improve his acrobat skills. Terwant crafts a charm that allows him to cast an additional cure wounds once a day. Cesaré crafts a more powerful arcane focus. Sedra works on her spellbook, copying down spells and adding to existing enchantments. Kriv makes a small garden to gather herbs and creates 10 healer kits. Valgrim starts making things for Astaroth with some of the stuff Kriv had gifted him, and Maeve crafts arrows. Wayde also gives her his arrows. The party takes some time to talk to Elkhorn further. Wayde tries to ask Elkhorn about his grandfather, but whenever any specifics are spoken, it comes out as static. He tells us other stories that we are able to hear. Elkhorn and Maeve speak about Rowan's bow. He was the greatest hunter of them all, but he left to take care of his family. He tells us how Rowan helped the Valor's Call to rescue Molliver from a prison in the Abyss. We learn that Strongheart's sword, Steel, speaks to him and encourages him to do good. Currently within the palace, 3 members of Valor's Call are trapped: Wrigglerun, Mercion, and Molliver. Elkhorn was there when the spell was cast, but Wrigglerun helped him escape before he too was trapped. Sedra inquires about everyone's lost things and why they are here. Wayde lost his way home, and Kriv was similar, but he had found a map. Maeve struggles with directions, and Valgrim has a hard time conceptualizing danger. Terwant was assigned to kill the hags, and Cesaré just wants to go home, and Sedra wants to get her sister out safely, but also wants answers. Will says he keeps losing kids. We decide the kids are going to be safer now that Elkhorn is there to help. He offers to give some of the kids weapons, and the party explains that that's a bad idea, because last time Wayde gave a child a dagger, they poked themselves and disappeared. Kriv picks up one of the kids and tries to poke them, and hopefully be brought with them, but Sedra Vortex warps him away from the child before he can try. Will uses dust to fly over Kriv and tell him off. Sedra and Valgrim note that the dust isn't magical. Will seems to be doing this trick by himself, but when Sedra presses him about it, other people seem to be able to use the dust. Sedra drops it. We discuss with Squirt our route, and he explains that we should be able to just walk to the palace. But it was also before the palace was frozen and Prismere fell under the hag's control. He tells us about some singing he heard in the White Tower on the way beyond. We begin our journey to the palace. Nuthra and Squirt come with us. On our way, we come across a long river. Terwant flies across with a rope to tie on the other end, and we use the rope to get across. Sedra still manages to fall, but is rescued by Valgrim. We reach a high tower with a heavy, non-magical door. Kriv flies up to look in the mirror and seems to be caught in some kind of trance. Astaroth pushes the door open, and we see a fountain portraying Grast, a demon known for his ability to charm. Sedra casts Intellectual Fortress on herself and recalls that this was one of the demons she was told that Igwild enslaved using the demonic pawns. Looking up, we see a woman tied in mithril chains hanging upside down. The chain runs through a hole in the ceiling. She tells us the water is poisoned before Terwant is able to try to have the water shoot into his mouth. He instead has Maeve collect some vials of the poison. Wayde, Valgrim, and Sedra climb to the stairs to reach the woman. The stairway stops before reaching the top of the tower, and we speak to her. She claims to be an Iverial who loved the man in the statue, and it was put here by Igwil, who stole him from her. There is a gravity well. There is a gravity well the rest of the way up that Sedra almost falls down, but Wayde catches her. Valgrim casts Feather Fall, and the 3 plus Astaroth fall down the well to the ceiling. We see that the hole is too small for us to fit, and snakes around the building seemingly back down to the floor, which Valgrim shrinks himself down and investigates to be sure. We have Astra pull the woman up, but as we do so, the water in the bottom rises. When the group isn't poisoned, Sedra realizes that it must be holy water because we can touch it, but it poisons her. We stop pulling her, and she charms Valgrim. Luckily, Sedra dispels magic on him. A celestial creature appears and tells us that this woman is being held prisoner by Zybilna, and the best thing is to leave her alone. We all get ready to leave, but Kriv and his sister arrive. She says that the man depicted in the statue has been haunting her dreams. Before we can head off, Nate eats Louis and turns into a giant mushroom monster. And that is the recap.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Liv, please take a Hurricane Inspiration for writing it down. And so,
She's pretty.
this is where we resume our session. Right in front of you, Kriv, you just saw Nate devour Lewis and start transforming into a great monstrosity made out of vines and mushrooms. Kriv,
Go ahead.
oh please.
Kriv's unaffected by it.
You hear the voice of Nate, much deeper than before, and not as happy. Kriv, meat, more meat. I ate Lewis, but he's still inside, singing in my skull. I won't stop. Help me, please. It hungers. Make it stop. You see that
Okay,
Nate is being extremely confused right now. Is growing agitated.
I'll go hunting then. I am out of meat. Well, I have rations.
I don't mean to be that person, but what the
I'll toss him a ration, see if that'll help, and then go hunt something.
As soon as you pull out some food, he immediately grabs it out of your hand and swallows it whole. It's not helping. The singing, it won't stop. I don't know what I'll do. Please. And he is growing more and more agitated. He starts
I'll wave at him
looking
to
around.
follow me, and then try to go find something.
He looks everywhere around him, like he's hunting. But he's following you. Where do you lead him?
Away from the tower for sure. 'Cause I don't know. Can I do like a survival check to see if I find tracks of
Yes, please. Survival.
prey or anything? 19. Let's do the thing again.
What thing?
Where you click on it, it automatically rolls.
Oh. Okay, let me go fix that real quick. Otherwise, we're gonna have issues all session long. I know what it is now. It's fast forward rolls.
Yeah, it does the same with me.
Yeah, I'll go fix it.
Well, you didn't waste it on that 20.
Maybe I'm helping you.
Wait, what's happening? Why are we complaining?
When you just click a skill or something, it immediately rolls it and doesn't give the option to choose advantage, disadvantage, or whatever.
Got it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It should not. Fast forwarding roll is disabled. Oh, there it is. Fast forward ability rolls. There we go. Save change.
Probably gonna need to reload.
No. Try it again.
Yeah,
You're
it's
working.
good now.
That's good now? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
19 on survival. Kriv, you find small tracks of small animals. Let me tell you what you find. You find tracks for some badgers.
Yeah,
You're able to
determine if
tell
it's a
that
large number or a small number of them.
3 or 4, a little family of badgers.
Good enough. Start tracking them down.
Nate is following you intently and is looking at every step that you're making. Is everyone else following or letting them go in the forest alone?
Well,
I,
follow.
I'm not following. That's
Yeah.
this seems like a bomb about to go off.
And
like a
we should
parade.
probably get Kriv out of it before it goes off.
He'll shadow from a distance.
Yeah, I'll stay from a distance as well.
Yo, I don't like the way this looks. That thing, whatever Nate was, changed, and now it's I guess threatening Kriv.
A little bit more aggressive than usual.
Yeah.
It is a very interesting transformation.
It ain't unwelcome given what we've had to fight.
Oh, sorry, my mic was muted. I'm gonna stay with 30 feet of Kriv. And she
Okay.
also asks Cesaré to stay back.
I pulled out a map. Okay.
You and me.
Is it
Feels
the right
familiar.
map?
There's
We're
two
seeing
of all
doubles.
of us.
Does it feel
What? Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, top right.
yeah, I'm reusing some maps.
How dare.
I dare.
Let me recheck. Just do if I've got to be 30 feet. But
Okay. Kriv, give me a
oh,
perception
it's
check.
90
Thanks, Warp.
feet. Just kidding. Yeah.
Perception?
Yes, please. So after tracking
How's
the
that?
family of badgers for a little while, maybe 5 minutes, you go into the woods to try and find them. You do spot about 50 feet away from you, right around there, the family hiding in the underbrush. They have not noticed you yet. But if you try to move closer, I will need a stealth check.
No, I kind of have to. 'Cause the javelins only go, what? 20 feet? 30? I'm going to try to get within 30 feet of it and
Javelins go.
throw the javelins at
Well,
her.
they can go up to 120 if you want to throw at disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
It's 30, 120.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'll try to throw from here.
Okay.
At disadvantage.
Give me an attack roll.
Well, you're doing it from stealth, right?
Nope.
Ah,
Well, they have not seen you, no. So yes, roll with advantage. With the normal roll, actually.
Normal roll? Okay.
Yeah.
What do 3 to hit?
Okay. Right. So you throw your javelin, and which You see that there's clearly 2 bigger badgers and 2 smaller ones. Which one do you try and target?
I'll do the bigger ones.
Okay. With a 23, roll your damage, please. Your javelin hits one of the bigger badger right in the stomach and pins it to the
That's
ground.
6.
It pins it to the ground.
This-
And yeah,
Does Savage Attacker work for javelins?
I believe Savage Attacker says that it is only for melee attack. Let me check.
Are you 2024 or 2014?
2024.
Because in
24.
2024, it does not say that anymore. It's just
Yeah,
any
you're
attack.
right. Roll the weapon damage dice
2024.
twice and use either roll.
Okay, I'll use Savage Attacker on that. Same damn
Oh.
thing.
Okay, same thing. But
You
you do
failed
manage
me.
to you do manage to hit one of the badger as the other 3 scurries away. You did manage to pin the badger in the ground. It's squealing,
Okay, I'm
trying
gonna
to get
try-
away, but
I'm gonna try to
Cesaré,
throw
do
a
not-
javelin at
don't
the
look.
ones running away.
If we're witnessing this,
Fine.
Cesaré is definitely gonna shout out and ruin whatever stealth you had. He's gonna go. What'd you do that for? We got plenty of rations back. I mean, the poor thing is still suffering, is it not?
He's
You-
ignoring you.
you-
9.
yeah, Kriv is just honed in and focused on that hunting. So you throw one more javelin at the fleeing beasts, and unfortunately you miss. But Nate, as soon as you hit that badger, he goes charging forward, and tries to, well, basically picks up the wounded badger from the ground. It is still alive, and he starts eating it. And it turns to you, Kriv. Blood pouring down his mouth. Says, "Boss, I need more. I need more." And he starts charging you. We're gonna roll initiative. Does not mean combat, but initiative.
That turned out exactly the way I expected it to.
Cesaré's gonna kill this.
Yeah.
Not with my 6 initiatives though.
Initiative must be a finite number. Hello? It is.
What'd you do?
He broke it.
You broke it? I can't believe you broke it. I don't know. I'm losing my shit.
Are you having issues with initiative, or is that okay?
No, it went in. It just threw an error code for some reason.
Okay. Well, I haven't used it in a week, and I've made some updates, so maybe we're gonna get some surprises. Hopefully not.
I want Liv to make a
I'm gonna
character
roll it
that
for
uses
Terwant.
that voice.
I'm gonna try.
That voice you were just doing, you should make a character that uses that
My-
voice the whole time.
Using this voice.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no,
I
that's
like
our one. Like I smoke 10 packs a day.
I'll make one with a Boston accent. Wow, Kriv's blurry. You good?
Apparently, by total coincidence,
Yep.
all of my Sopley's goblins ended up having a Boston accent because you decided to engage them at the door. So I
no.
wanted.
Does Kriv have the blur spell effect on him? Because he's also moving back and forth slowly.
He does.
I do.
Does he?
It's got a cloak.
I feel like
Cloak
I'm
with the
having-
space-
Oh, did you get a
the spacer
displacer
beast
cloak?
cloak.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's what it is.
Right, because at some point we were like, hey, I wonder if this is going to be offensive towards the baby displacer beast back at the Treant.
so it activates it.
And then we
automatically
never
now.
discussed it again.
That's cool.
Yep,
It's cool.
seems like it now.
So what does that do? Is that disadvantage on one attack roll towards you?
All until you get hit.
All attack rolls. Yeah, pretty much.
Wait, where are you right now? Because I can't see you.
He is here.
So cloak of displacement.
I'm the
when you
blurry
wear this
one.
Cloak, the first attack against you, well, all attacks will have a disadvantage. And
Interesting.
then once you take damage, it disables the feature automatically until the next turn.
That's
Yep, it
pretty
is.
good.
Real nice.
Mhm.
One
Fauci, chill.
blade finger.
Especially for me, who constantly gets into combat and has like low IC.
And reckless is
Yep.
makes it a standard.
Yeah, I really want one of those.
This is why I
blades
should have
under
stocked
Noah.
up more meat.
It's not my
It's
turn.
not.
It's in Lime.
It's Nuthra's turn first.
Yeah.
I'm last.
Nutro approaches. She was staying behind a little bit and talks to you, Kriv. Says, "Brother, is this still your friend? What do we do?"
I turned to her, kind of give a shrug, and just hold my hand out towards her. A stopping motion.
And it's stopping motion. Okay. All right. She stops.
Yeah, I was holding her like this to stay back.
Okay, brother. I hope you know what you're doing. Wayde.
Okay, bonus action dash. So that should give Wayde 90 feet. So he's going to run straight towards Nate, full 65, and he's going to action grapple him.
Grapple.
Yep.
Can you grapple something that big?
So this is the question, because before they switched over to 2024, they used to have an action called climb on top of a larger enemy, which was basically just how you would grapple a larger enemy. So I don't know if they have anything for doing that with a larger enemy in 24.
Technically,
Which he likes to use liberally.
Yes.
technically, you are allowed to grapple one size higher than yours. And he is only large. He's not huge.
Ah.
Hand free.
And since I'm a monk, I get to use acrobatics instead of athletics.
Yep. Go for it.
Oh, that's just 16. Let's hope that does something.
I have to. So hold on. I'm always rusty about my grappling rule, but basically you unarmed strike as you grapple. So the target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw, and your DC is.
So I need to make an unarmed
the
attack.
target.
Then.
Yeah. You need to hit first.
Okay, then let me actually do an unarmed strike then. That's just a 10. Damn.
With a 10, your hand kind of slips with the fungi that's on his body, and you not get a good hand on him.
Okay. All Wade's gonna do is he's gonna say, "Calm down now, Nate. This is not a time for being hasty."
Give me a persuasion check, please.
Okay, I am.
You're in combat.
I'm awesome at those. Oh, that actually wasn't that bad.
Did you do a disadvantage? It said
Yep.
13, but you rolled a 20.
I rolled a 20 and a 13. It was disadvantaged because we're in combat.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. That part.
He shrugs you off. Why was this public? So he doesn't seem to be listening to you, Kriv. Unless, it's that the end of your turn, Kriv.
Great. I'm just gonna casually walk up to him. Okay. From the picture, do I notice any extra set of eyes on these other mushroom caps,
Um.
trying to find out where not Nate but Lewis is. What's his name?
Oh,
Lewis?
you want to? Okay. You notice, one eye on his left shoulder and one eye on his right shoulder, kind of hidden through the fungi and the roots and the vines. That are distinct from the two big eyes in the middle of the head. It's like it all kind of mixed in and mangled together.
I wonder if I can like eliminate Lewis, right?
You can try. Let me know. Tell me what you want to try.
I guess just go and take a javelin and poke those eyes. Maybe that'll illuminate them.
Okay. All right. So to hit a specific place on the body, you're gonna have to beat the AC by at least 2. Roll your
Yeah.
attack.
Thank you. That away here.
Is that rolling the attack?
It's a big delay.
Is there a delay for
So
anybody else?
normal. My
yes,
ping's
normal.
really high, especially in Discord.
Oh, okay.
My
Holy
internet is
shit.
Kinda...
There
Natural
we
20.
go.
Oh.
Okay. You hit exactly where you want. Please give me the damage.
Critical hit.
Mm-hmm.
$14.
You see that you completely destroyed this eye. The eye pops. There's yellow stuff pouring out of it, and as you hit it, Nate kind of rears back like, ah! Yes. Continue.
He flew down too by 10 feet. If that matters. Another attack. The other eye.
Oh, he gets pushed back 10 feet?
Normal. He gets slowed by 10 feet.
Oh, slowed.
12 on that one.
12 will not hit.
Okay. And that is my turn.
Okay, thank you. Sedra.
I hate that I'm playing a character that's probably smart enough to understand what's going on and can't just be like, this is some self-flagellation bullshit and I'm leaving.
Terwant's not here, though.
I know! She's just, don't fuck with it! Okay. I would like to try to understand what's going on with Nate right now. I think that's going to be what's going to happen on my turn. So I'm just going to try to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Okay. Give me a nature check.
Okay.
Please.
Oh, sweet. Did it? Oh, that didn't. Fuck. Okay, I rolled it in D&D Beyond. I gotta...
We should be seeing it.
Just kidding!
No,
That was not what I thought it was.
You rolled a
So-
6.
That's a nat 1.
Yeah, not 1. Weird feywild stuff is going on right now. You're not quite sure what's going on. Some mushrooms just merged together. And this is not supposed to happen in your book.
Yeah, no, Cedra's brain kind of just shut off at the point where things started getting... She's like, nope. No.
You're too concerned
No.
about Nate and Lewis to understand what's going on.
Yeah, so I wouldn't then probably have figured out what Kriv is trying to do right now.
Well, you saw me poke
Kriv,
one
what are
of
we
the
doing?
eyes out. on his
what
shoulder.
Kriv is doing, you can see from where you are that he's targeting specific parts on the body of Nate Lewis.
I'm very, very slowly and deliberate where I'm poking with the spear, with the
Yeah.
javelin.
Okay, then magic missiles.
Magic missiles. Okay, no attack rolls. Level 1,
Yeah, just quick level 1.
3d4 plus 4.
You should have to roll something. Target the eye or Nate itself.
Well, yeah, magic missile doesn't work that way.
Maybe
Are you
higher
trying
up
to
its
hit a specific part of
perception
the
check?
body?
Yeah.
Give me just a perception check.
Okay.
It's not going to be a very high
You're
DC.
good. This
You can roll it in
Yes.
D&D Beyond if you want. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say that 2 of the 3 darts will hit the eye.
Okay.
Roll damage, please.
as those things hit, I'm immediately gonna turn my head towards Sandra and give her a mean looking look. She hits one of them hits Nate.
I'm sorry, your friend turned into a little bit of a monster right now, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on. I'm trying to do my best in this situation. Focus on fixing it before I put him down.
I'm okay.
Or sorry, r/. Okay,
It
3.
was okay.
I still need to know the damage. Okay, thank you. Whoa!
Ow.
All right. That is good damage. More damage than
Probably
my
the
level
last
15
one.
wizard. All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah, she's just giving if he attacks one of you guys, I'm going to put him down.
So the eye does take some damage, but it is still open and is able to see. You see that some of the branches sprouting out of Nate Lewis is still like kind of grabbing his head in confusion, but he still has other limbs to attack with. Valgrim. Well, Sedra, was it your turn? Yeah.
Yeah, she just gives
Okay.
that warning that she's like, if he attacks any of you guys, I'm going to put him down.
Okay, Valgrim. Technically, you did not attack yet.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's just gonna hold an action to firebolt. If he decides to attack anybody.
All right, perfect. Terwant is going to approach a little bit, and the spirit is going to follow your lead. He's going to ready an action. Going to ready the spell. Sacred Flame. And it is Nate Lewis's turn. I'm gonna do a quick wisdom check. Here you're getting attacked.
He does. How do I? Good.
Well,
I'm gonna try to attack. I would try to.
let me do
Taunt
the
him a little
attack,
bit.
and then we're gonna trigger the reactions. Okay. It's going to be Spore Bomb. Be right there.
Mm.
And so I need a Constitution saving throw from both Kriv and Wayde. The DC is 15.
Could I add some of those points to Wade's save? You have more than enough.
What was your check, Wayde? Deflect attack. A It's not an attack roll.
An area effect thing.
So you're gonna have to do the check.
Oh,
Okay.
oh! I have a ring! I have a ring!
Please
Who's-
tell me more.
You gave me a ring. I can move somebody, can't I? Are you successfully grappling him right now?
He is not.
Okay, then I'm gonna use that ability. Let me find it. Sorry. I don't want to see my face. I know what it looks like. Stop it. Okay,
The protective yank.
Yes, I'm a yank the protect.
It is not a spell. And yours
Well,
is only for a spell. It's not a spell, it's a feature. It would
Fine.
work if it's a spell, but yeah, it's not. So Kriv, you will take, what was my damage? Half of 26. Wayde, you will take the full 26 points of damage. And it is necrotic damage. And you are now poisoned.
I'll
And that
use my
poison-
word on Wayne. Wait.
Okay. That poison means you cannot regain hit points. Wait. And if you're talking, you're muted. I don't know if you are. And then it's going to that's going to trigger both of your reactions. So Valgrim, do you trigger your firebolt?
Was it an attack or was it just him like shedding?
Well, Valgrim, are you there? I want to know if you trigger your firebolt or not.
He did damage to him, didn't he?
You sure
Yep.
did? You saw
Why
a
does-
cloud of spore erupt from him. Does that constitute an attack for you or not? To you. 26 is a hit.
12
Yeah, but-
fire.
Nate tends to do that when he gets excited.
12 fire. Okay.
Scores.
Yeah. It's not a big radius or that much damage.
And Terwant will not trigger his guiding bolt as well. His sacred flame, sorry. Oh, he is 70 feet away. He would have advanced 10 more feet. He succeeds.
Both of you guys getting an angry look from Kriv again.
He hurt me.
Not you. Valgrim and Terwant are getting an angry look.
Liv, that ring you said that has the protective yank on it, was that from the one shot?
No.
Ah.
Sorry. No. That's from her family ring.
Ah.
Okay, perfect. So now he's going to make his second attack on Kriv. Sorry. Routing slam.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. 11 to hit.
Miss.
Astaroth.
Well, shouldn't Astaroth be after Valgrim?
Wayde.
Yes. Well, I'll update. Well, we can. What do you prefer? Do you want to keep him there, or do you want to move him?
It doesn't really matter at this point. I
Right.
think the only reason they have it right after is so they don't forget about a bonus action.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Another 40 feet with a dash. And that'll end his turn.
Maeve.
I can shoot at it from here. It's 80 feet, I think I calculated, so I think I'm good to aim at it from here.
Yeah, there's a lot of trees in the way, but he's pretty tall. You get a clear line of sight.
You
Good
shoot
news.
him or the eye?
Yeah, what are you targeting? Anything specific or just the center mass?
I'll try for the eye, but if it hits something else, I'm gonna go for it anyway. But I'll aim for the eye more precisely.
Okay, all right. Roll your attack, please. Straight roll. Unless you're using steady aim to give
Yeah.
yourself advantage. Okay, advantage then.
Hold on, I need to remember how to do this. It's been a while. Okay.
You need some help?
No, but nothing.
Okay.
Nothing was showing up at the bottom.
22 hits, and you hit the eye.
Amazing.
Give me the damage plus sneak attack.
Perfect. It didn't offer me to do sneak attack.
So it's going to be 3d6. I rolled it for you.
No, I just rolled it myself.
He's glowy now. I don't like that.
It's because he got affected by slow automatically.
And that's my turn.
Okay. You pop the eye. I'm gonna make another wisdom saving throw.
She popped the eye.
I sure did.
The second eye on the shoulder. So now he has eyes on his shoulders as well. Both of them are destroyed. Nate is still confused. He's grabbing his head like, I need to. I don't know. Please help. He was extremely confused. Is that your turn, Maeve?
Yeah, that's it for me.
Cesaré.
Alright, so I just watched this guy eat a live badger.
How does that make you feel?
Bad. That makes me feel real bad. That makes me feel like this kind of bad.
Okay.
He's exactly. It's a dexterity saving throw.
I rolled the damage. Thank you.
It's 20 damage if he fails. And
I'm also hitting that
damage-
too, I think.
No, she probably avoided you. He rolled a 16.
Rolled a 16. My spell DC is 17.
Okay, so he fails and he takes 20 points of damage.
Fire damage, and then I'm gonna wait, this is not bonus action, it's just I can just do this. That's pretty neat. And let's see, do I want to do a bonus action? No, I'm not gonna do a bonus action. That will be my turn. She's very upset about the badger.
Nutra is going to approach now that you've attacked. "30 feet. Yes, 40. And another 40. That's going to be your turn. Wayde.
Okay, let's see. Okay, he attacked me and it did really hurt, but did Kriv actually say stuff about the eyes?
No. You just see me poking the eye out.
Okay, yeah,
And
Wayde.
Nate said, continue doing that.
Okay. Wayde will look out for special glowing weak point eyes.
Give me a perception check. As he swung his arms earlier, you think you saw something in his back.
Wayde is going to shimmy around and try to punch whatever he saw.
Right in the middle of his back, something you haven't seen before, as he was walking with Kriv, as a large eye has opened as well. And actually, it's not an eye; it's the full face of Lewis. Both of the eyes are destroyed. There's the mouth, the mushroom cap sticking out of the back of Nate's body.
If he sees the whole face, he's instead of punching it, he's going to try to excise it. So he'll try to cut it away.
Okay. Cut it away with your axe.
Probably his dagger, because that's unless a tomahawk's all close to a carving axe, so he actually probably would have pretty good control with that. So yeah, he'll use his axe to try to hack it away.
Okay, give me an attack roll, please. And you're priced behind now, so you will have advantage.
Okay, yeah.
That is a hit. Give me the damage. Okay. You managed to cut around Lewis's face and the back of Nate. And part of it is now free, but there's still some more cutting to do.
Was that my full action, or can I make another attack?
I believe it's a mug weapon. You can do as many attacks as you normally do.
Well, I didn't know if like attempting to excise a malevolent tumor is an action or an attack.
It's an attack.
That's what all the surgeons say. Just a 12.
12 is a miss.
Okay. What he will do is he will bonus action pull back and punch the face, but he's gonna make it a stunning strike, which I guess is that's not gonna matter anyway.
That is a miss as well.
Yep.
It's like the face is shifting in the body, and you can't seem to track it.
Yep. Okay. Hey, Kriv, I think there's some weird face thing over here. I think it's Lewis.
He kind of
It's your turn.
leans around to look at you from around Nate.
He's like hanging off the back of this guy.
Okay, so I am going to step away from him for a minute. Walk away from him. So
Okay.
after the attack.
Yeah, he will take it. With disadvantage. 12.
Does not hit. I'm going to walk up to Cassandra, put my hands on her shoulder, and try to make her to sit down.
You mean Cesaré?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, Cesaré?
I like Cassandra and Cesaré as their combined name.
Cesaré.
Cedra's giving you
Please
fucking watch it eyes right now.
tell me again what you're doing. You're making her sit down.
I got my hands on her shoulder, trying to make her sit down to calm down and not get involved.
Cesaré is straight up crying and very angry right now.
So do you resist?
Kriv,
Yes.
Okay, so I will need a opposing athletics check.
Opposing athletics check.
Good luck. Well,
This is bad.
17. She
Yeah.
gets,
Cesaré is 114 pounds.
well, I might get a cramp in my muscle, my arms or something, and not be able to do it.
Possible.
So when she's sitting down, going back to my spot.
I didn't see what you rolled.
She 11.
No,
So I got
Cesaré
17. She
rolled
had
it.
11.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the 17. Okay. All right. So
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, she's-
you went prone basically.
And you did just shoot fire right past me too. So
I can still shoot fire sitting down.
Yeah, but you'd look rather silly.
So that was your action and your movement. Kriv, any bonus?
I already used that. Dang. Nope. No bonus.
Sedra.
Just being a target for Nate.
Kind of changes what she wants. Oh, she's not happy that you just put hands on her sister. Shit! You could have done this like 2 turns, like a couple rounds, like just so I could think about it for a second. God damn it! She's angry. Fuck. Okay, okay, well, one second. Let me roll a d20.
Wisdom saving throw.
Natural
Who she
one.
bet most?
Natural one. What does that
Okay,
mean?
she's pissed at Kriv. She is pissed at Kriv right now. She's okay. Shit. Am I gonna attack Kriv right now? That feels like
Are
a
you?
terrible idea.
Now we're asking the real questions here.
She doesn't. I'm.
Oh, I forgot. I still have the mimic chair, don't I?
Do I notice her internal struggle right now?
It's not subtle. She looks like she's about to be She looks like she's steaming at the ears. Like.
Oh yeah, you do.
So I'll yell out, "Take a minute. I think he's just trying to save his mushroom friend. Give him a minute."
I'm tempted to ask you for a persuasion check, Maeve,
Oh God.
to help Sedra in their decision. We are in combat. Disadvantage.
Persuasion. So you want it at what? Sorry?
Disadvantage.
That doesn't sound very nice of you, though. Oh well,
Okay.
Still pretty good.
not bad.
Okay. All right.
I don't want this fight to get any worse than it needs to be.
I was like, okay, she probably would just like do a hey fucking warning shot right now. But she rolled an @1. Okay.
Yeah.
Do an insight check on that. Persuasion check and see if you beat it.
Oh,
good.
I just said it as her. I did it. I just thought her passive insight was gonna be enough. That's exactly 15. So.
So do you take any actions, and if so, any of them hostile, and if so, against whom?
Yeah.
Decisions.
Yeah. This is not easy.
Sedra struggles internally to erase Kriv from the board.
Oh wait, we can't do that. I can't do that because you guys are too close.
You're completely invisible, Kriv.
Am I?
Sure.
I should.
Yeah.
Do.
Well,
Well, good. It means she can't see where I'm at.
No,
to
she
do anything.
can. But you would your cloak is still in effect.
I'm
Yeah.
not using that. I'm remembering how that works.
Meteors.
Sorry. Yeah, it's not quite as targeted as she.
Because
I don't think she'd mind hitting you right now, but she's been persuaded not to try to kill you right now, so.
Well, there's always Astrid you'll probably hit too. He seems to attract all that.
Yeah. Alright, I'm assuming this creature has low intelligence, so I'm gonna Psychic Lance him.
Psychic Lance. Okay. Go for it. Because I saw you cast Melf's Mitters.
Yeah, no, I've just taken that off. I just hit that before. Everything is slow.
Read it.
I need to restore. Wait. Sorry. I'm sorry, guys. This is taking me a long time. I'm doing the wizard thing of taking bajillion years on my turn.
You can blame me.
It was a complicating factor. She wasn't necessarily gonna attack him, but
17.
now she. Okay. Yeah, he's taking it.
Roll a 19. He's taking it? What do you mean?
Oh, yeah.
What's your DC?
19.
Really? Wow. Okay. 76 psychic damage.
And he's incapacitated.
Yep. Roll
That's the
damage, please.
nasty part of that spell.
Is that new? It didn't used to incapacitate, right?
No,
it
it
always,
does.
It
Okay.
always
Yeah.
has.
How
One of my favorite spells on Saturday night.
Okay, let's all take a step back.
24 points of damage.
When was that last? I think it's been
One turn.
Just a turn.
Okay.
It's more so a.
Does Nate fall
Pause.
prone from that, or is he still like standing?
No.
He's still standing.
Okay.
Valgrim.
Kriv, what are we doing?
Alright, I wish it was not talking. Trying to save him.
There's a weird eye back here.
I'll like point around on his backside.
I want to
What
look
Wayde
at his
mentioned.
backside, Kriv.
Don't make it weird.
Terwant's not here to do that, so someone else has to step in. Well, I can't get around there, so I'll start dashing through the trees.
He'll point at the spear, and like
From there, you could see it.
it's hard to communicate with Kriv.
I don't have an action anymore, so.
Yeah. All right. Seeing him incapacitated, Terwant is going to approach. Is going to cast Healing Word on Wayde.
That is not going to work yet.
Oh, right, you're still poisoned. But he
Until
doesn't
the
know
end.
that.
Yeah, until the end of his next turn.
But he does
Oh,
not know
but-
that.
Heal Nate.
So for, I don't know why I rolled it. For 16, but you do not receive any of it.
And now
Okay.
at this point, my poison wears off.
Yeah. And he is still incapacitated. There is absolutely nothing you can do against that. Astaroth.
Well, he's gonna start smacking the eye, or trying to.
I'm pretty sure that's
So it
killing
is-
Lewis.
So it is Lewis's face with both of the eyes kind of destroyed. You want to attack Lewis's face or what?
Didn't you say there's an eye on the back? I'm assuming he's in the correct spot to hit it.
It's not an eye. It's Lewis's face. Mouth, mushroom cap sticking out of the body. Wayde has started to hack it away a little bit on the left side.
Have him grab it and pull.
I'm just giving you all the information.
I mean, if he started to hack away at it, he could, theoretically grab underneath where Wayde slashed it and start yanking, like
Yeah.
fingers underneath and just rip it, I guess.
Yeah. Give me an athletics check. DC is going to be pretty high because he's not been completely separated yet. So you grab
16.
Astrad managed to grab part of Lewis's face and pulls out a little bit. You hear a bit of like not flesh, but like the fungi detaching a little bit from the body, but it's not enough. It's still attached.
Okay. Well, he only gets one action, so
Maeve.
I feel like I don't want to kill him. We're trying to save him. So I think with the arrow I'll probably be hurting if I try to aim at where Lewis is coming out from.
You do not see where he's coming out from.
Oh, he's
where
from
you
the
are.
back. That's true. Yeah, okay. So I kind of just want to hold an action in case it really gets out of hand.
Okay, all right. And the action is?
I'll
You
use
shoot
my
with the bow.
bow when like Nate attacks someone of my crew severely or something.
You want to
Okay.
use your bonus action to steady aim?
Can I pre-steady aim in case that happens?
No, steady aim is on your current turn.
Okay.
So it can't be later.
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right. So that's it for now.
Cesaré, you are seated.
I'm gonna use half my movement to stand up and then take 15 feet forward.
Cesaré.
Sorcerer's first. We are doing fire. The 16 hit.
16. It would be advantage because he's incapacitated.
Oh, right.
28.
28.
That's. Let me check. No, incapacitated does not grant advantage.
So,
So the first attack, 16, and it is a miss.
miss. Okay. So that was a cantrip. How far away am I from him? I'm 15 feet away from him. I am going to bonus action, Dragon's Breath, fire. Said it's a 15-foot cone, is it not?
Hit me with it?
So Dragon's Breath is you touch a willing creature, and then as a magic action, that creature can exhale fire. So that's a great spell to cast on your familiar.
Oh man, that's a really good idea actually. My familiar's not currently up. Alrighty. Am I a willing creature? Can I touch myself?
You can definitely touch yourself, but you do not have
One
any
second.
action left.
Phrasing?
She said it, not me.
You're both going in there. Where is it?
So yes, you have Dragon's Breath applied to you now.
Awesome. Alright, I'm applying that to my
Is it a bonus action to use that thing? Or is it an action?
Dragon's Breath is a bonus action.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool spell. Okay, perfect. Nutra is going to. Where are you, Kriv? You're right there.
I'm right there. I'm getting ready to grapple one of his legs, and she wants to grapple the other leg.
Do you communicate that to her?
Yeah, I'll do it in Draconic.
Okay. She's gonna leap forward and try and grapple him. Incapacitated doesn't grant any malices. That's weird. Okay. So she's going to do an attack. That's going to hit. And he will need to do a saving throw.
Is the DC that number?
No. Checking.
Kind of cool if it was.
The DC is 8 plus strength modifier plus proficiency bonus. So in her case, she has plus 5 to strength, and then proficiency bonus is going to be, I think you guys are at plus 4 now? It's going to be a DC 15.
3.
We're at
Plus
plus 3.
So DC 16. And he succeeds. Wayde.
Okay, Wayde is going to continue with his axe surgery.
Okay.
So first attack, is he still getting advantage because he's behind, or is this is
You're,
he?
Well, you're
flanking with
You're
Kriv.
flanking.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so first attack, 26.
That's a hit. With damage.
That's gonna be 13 damage. How is the main body looking so far? Badly injured.
A lot of the fungi has started to pop and ooze some kind of spores and liquid, purplish and yellowish. You do manage to get a good hit to the right side of Lewis's head, and it seems ready to be pulled away now.
Yeah, he's gonna with his second attack just try to reach in and rip it out.
Okay. Well, you could attack with your grapple, your unarmed strike, if you wanted to, and then pull. So just do your attack with advantage. 25 hits.
Okay,
Right.
there is a grapple thing here. Let's see what that actually does. It doesn't say anything, so
Perfect.
okay. It's going to be, I guess, would it be a shove or just like a strength or athletics check to pull this out?
Just do an athletics check. Okay. All right. You managed to grab onto Lewis after slashing the right side. Get your hands like right in the flesh and pull away, and the body separates from Nate's Necrohulk body. Lewis is now in your hands. He's kind of unconscious. Actually, no. He's still kind of, both of his eyes completely like hollow, but is singing in your hands.
Lewis was fine. He was not a bad thing, right? That's weird that this is going on, but he would then try to take care of Lewis, so he would bonus action Hand of Healing on him.
The boop of healing.
Yep. So it would heal him for 9 damage, and he's holding Lewis in his hand. And I guess he would then try to run away, carrying Lewis with him.
Okay. You cannot take any reactions right now.
Yep.
It's hard to see what kind of effect this has on Nate because he's incapacitated. But he has stopped holding his head.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
You
grapple
can-
him just in case.
You can barely talk. Oh no, you can't speak. You can't speak at all. You can't speak at all. Okay, what do you do?
I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Keep him.
Still advantage.
Wait, okay, I'm just gonna like do that. Dirty 20.
Yeah, 30-20 will do it.
Because it's probably more, but I don't know.
And yeah, you are grappling him now.
Okay.
Sedra. You saw Wayde exit with a pretty badly hurt Lewis on the back of Nate, and now Kriv is holding him.
I'm gonna hold an action to attack if he doesn't get better. He doesn't seem like he's shaping up real quick. And she's going to defeat. Is she gonna use? Okay, yeah, that'll be her turn.
Okay, thank you, Valgrim.
I see all this happening. There's nothing else crazy.
He's incapacitated right now.
Well,
Most
crazy
likely-
looking besides Nate being Nate.
No, that's the craziest part.
Okay, well, I guess I'll hold an action to smack it with some fire. If it does something crazy.
All right. Terwant is going to do the same thing.
Weird situation begins nothing to do.
Hold on.
What?
Said the weird things we get ourselves into.
Like, this is 100% because you fed this mushroom meat repeatedly over the course of like a week.
Sometimes when you have an
We
idea, you gotta run with it.
got ourselves into that.
Nate is
Simply-
coming back to his senses. He stops holding his head. Like, boss, what happened? The singing, it wouldn't stop. What's going on? He looks down, really confused. Like, what is this?
It was for Cesarian. I was your doula.
What?
I was your doula.
You see Kriv
I
just around the
hate-
corner at you, Wayde, in the confusion.
I don't ask. This is disturbing on so many levels.
He falls to his knees. Right in front of you, Kriv. Looks at you. You can barely see a face in there anymore. Says, what have I become? This isn't me. Did I hurt anyone?
I shake my head no.
Me. He's still shaking his head no.
Yep. He can't see you, so.
You are barely injured.
Because he got healed.
He's barely injured because he doesn't have the health back in order to. Because his max was reduced.
No, you got hit by the spore.
He got hit by the spore, and then I took away 10 points of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's barely any. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And he gets back up and starts walking slowly. You guys can take an attack opportunity if you want.
Nah.
Other badgers, did they run off?
Oh, sure.
The badges ran off.
For now.
Don't you fucking dare. Um,
I'm gonna go real quick. Astrat, any hostile actions?
No.
Maeve,
No.
Cesaré,
Surprisingly, no.
Neutron, no. Wayde,
I'm cradling this piece of Lewis myconid flesh, so that's all I'm doing.
Kriv,
Nope. No hostile actions.
and Sedra. Gonna have
no hostile actions.
At least
Valgrim.
not towards Nate.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna drop combat.
It's okay, Lewis. It's okay. How you doing? What's going on?
Lewis is completely out of it and is just singing kind of lullaby to soothe him.
Shh.
Hey, Kriv, I've got a genuine
it's
question
okay.
for you right now. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna swaddle up Lewis and put him on my back.
Okay. He is still blinded. The healing did nothing for that.
Oh, I actually have my new hand of healing stuff where I actually cure blindness.
Well, it's,
Unless this is an issue of him actually having eyes.
well, that he has no eyes anymore. So if it was the blinded condition, yes, you could heal that. But you get the feeling that maybe it's caused by something else. Something's missing.
Can I do a medicine check on a mushroom?
Yes, you can.
What kind of medicines can you make out of him?
Wade's trying to figure out, like, is Lewis okay? Like, what's going on? What is there anything that he's missing?
Lewis seems to be psychologically affected by this event.
I bet, yeah.
He has no more eyes. And when you're talking to him, he doesn't respond to you. He's broken inside. All he's doing is soothing himself by singing. He's not even dancing. Just in your arms, swallowed up, softly singing. And
He'll spend his time fussing over Lewis.
Okay. Nate is slowly walking away from this whole situation. His head down, a gaping wound in his back.
I am going to follow him and try to use. What do you call it? Healer's kit to kind of like heal up the wounds or anything.
Healer's kit. Do you? Okay, yeah, you have
I
10
am-
of them, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have like bandages in them, right? I know it stabilizes unconscious creatures, but Kriv doesn't know
Um,
that.
So to
I imagine
actually use a healer's kit to heal, you need to be you need to have the healer
The
feat,
feat.
I believe.
Yeah,
The
I'm
battle
just trying to like
medic
bandage up
option.
to anything that's leaking.
Okay.
I don't need.
You're putting bandages on Nate. He stops for a moment as you try to do this. And as soon as you're putting bandages on, more pus and juices are seeping through the bandages. You give me a medicine check.
Are you telling me this mushroom bleeds?
Everything bleeds.
And
That's
Well,
not true.
even trees bleed.
Yeah.
Ghosts don't. For
Isn't there a
starters.
literal saying like getting blood from a stone?
sucking blood from a mushroom.
Ugh.
We did that
You
on
do manage-
Tuesday.
you do manage to stop some of the liquid pouring out of him, and as you do that, he stops and turns to you again. I'm sorry, boss. I don't know what happened. I don't feel myself anymore.
I'm just gonna like pat his head, try to comfort him.
As you put your hand out, he kind of rears back a little bit. Says, "No, please. I don't know when I'll go bad again."
I continue to try to pat him on the head.
Boss, no danger now. I'm still hungry. Can smell my dinner in the woods. The hunger doesn't stop. But thank you for removing Lewis. I need more meat. I don't think I can stop eating.
I'm gonna pull my last ration and give it to him.
This is not fresh enough.
I'm gonna try to pull him along as we go back towards those beavers. Whichever way they went.
Give me a survival check.
$22.
You are able to see the prints they left as they fled. They went southwest into the woods.
Assuming this place is north. Right?
Yeah.
So southwest.
Mhm.
Trying to pull him along and go get those.
Boss, I will find the badgers. But you cannot come with me. I don't know what I'll do when you're not looking. I don't want to hurt anyone.
Kriv will then stop walking.
Nate continues
Bit of a-
walking. The way you show them where the badgers are. As he's walking, quickly catches a bird coming off of one of the trees, swallows it whole. Thank you for being my friend all this time. I hope I don't hurt anyone. I'll stay clear of the children of the forest for as long as I can. And he is slowly walking away.
He lets him. He's got a bit of a sad look on his face, but
Wayde.
and that's how you introduce an invasive species.
Myconids
fuck,
are
man?
some of the fastest reproducing organisms, right?
Yep.
Wayde, Lewis is still singing himself to sleep in your arms, swallowed up. His voice going quieter and quieter.
Is there any chance of saving him, or is this a thing where he seems to be dying right now?
With your medicine check earlier, you don't know how to save a mushroom. They don't have any organs that you know of, and like I said, he's not dancing anymore. He seems to be dying, short of a powerful spell. Gonna be a goner.
Wayde is going to run to Kriv, carrying the swaddled Lewis, and he'll say, I know this is hard right now, but I don't think Lewis is going to make it, and I don't think we have any sort of magic to fix mushrooms. I mean, Terwant can mend flesh and bone, but we lost Ember. We don't have anything for mushrooms.
Let me check Terwant's spells real quick.
I wouldn't have any reason to assume this, but plant growth, maybe?
No,
Oh.
no, please.
Our
We
favorite.
plant growth, please.
That's our favorite spell, though, Brie.
Oh, the favorite. Oh, what do you mean my favorite? But I will give you anything else other than plant growth.
Terwant approaches. If I may, I may be able to try something before he passes on.
Wayde will look at Kriv. This is his guy, not him, not Wade's.
Do I get a sense of Terwant trying to save Lewis's life or help with him passing, or
Trying to maybe make the transition better.
Okay, I guess I'll put my shoulder on Wayde. My hand on Wade's shoulder. Kind of spin him towards Terwant and
He'll hand him over.
then I'm gonna start digging a hole big enough for Lewis. A deep one. With what? I don't know. By my hands.
Terwant says, I don't know if this is going to work, but let me try. And he's going to cast on Lewis Death Ward. As you are digging the hole, well, the hole is not long at all to dig. You set down Lewis inside, and Terwant casts his Death Ward on him. You see that the spell doesn't have the effect that Terwant expected. As you set Lewis down in the hole, small mushrooms start to fill the hole, growing from Lewis. Miniature little campus trees. A fraction of the size that Lewis is. No eyes or mouths. Forming a circle around him. And Lewis in the middle seems at peace now.
I'm gonna fill the hole in and start walking away.
Mushrooms don't really die in any meaningful way. They just multiply, I guess.
Fungi are actually more closely related to the animal kingdom than the plant kingdom.
Yeah.
Nerd.
Nerd alert! Yeah, I'm just walking in a random direction.
So you all see Kriv just kind of starting to walk aimlessly. Nutra is following you not too far, like 50, 60 feet behind, giving you your space.
Sedra this whole time is mostly just checking over Cesaré to make sure she's okay, and then
Yeah, Cesaré and Sedra really have no connection to this mushroom, right?
Whoa! Cedric almost ate
Cesaré.
one.
The
Cesaré
bastard
was
was
found.
alive when he ate
Yeah.
it. Cesaré is traumatized. And
Something
now
wrong with
that
your
Wayde
camera,
has
Brie.
just admitted that mushrooms cannot truly die in a meaningful way, I don't know. Cesaré is not gonna check for faces before she eats mushrooms.
Yeah, Brie, your camera's like is in like slow motion or something
Is
right
it in
now.
slow motion? Hold on, I'll turn it off.
Nah, I think that's just you, Kriv.
Yeah,
Could be.
ours is
Oh, I
fine.
fixed my bandwidth because Steam was downloading something, updating something.
Okay.
Yeah, I fixed it.
I say we should give Kriv a little time to, calm down.
He was perfectly calm during all that.
I mean, how about we give myself a little bit of time to recover from being poisoned?
We still gotta make sure Kriv doesn't get lost.
Squirt was hanging back and approaches, kind of floating 5 feet above the ground. So, well, that was kind of strange. Are you sure this big guy's gonna be okay?
He's talking to himself now. And he's walking away.
I
I meant this guy, and kind of pointing at Nate, like, because he knows the way back to the Oak, right?
he shouldn't go back to Little Oak. He
That's
said he
too
was.
far.
Yeah, and Little Oak can move, can't it? It's a walking tree person, right?
Yeah, it can move. It moves all the time.
Yeah, you might want to try to steer clear of him. He's probably just going to become one of the predators of the forest now.
Cedra's gonna go walk towards Kriv and then Misty Step to catch up.
With Misty
Burning
Step, you can catch up pretty quickly.
Burning spell slots.
And I don't think
Yeah,
Kriv
I think
is walking very quickly either.
Okay, then she'll just walk.
Unless you tell me, Kriv, that you're sprinting through the forest.
I'm not sprinting.
She
Walking
kind
in
of
a
walks next to him.
direction.
She's not really looking directly at him. She's clearly like in the, I'm still pissed at you.
Well, the idea was we're walking back to our destination, but I forgot where it was at, so I just went a random direction.
Yeah.
He's a little ad-minded right now, talking to himself. In Draconic.
I think let's not get lost. What's on your mind?
Are you speaking in Draconic? Do you speak Draconic? By
She
chance?
does not speak. I'm gonna need you to speak in common.
Hang on.
I understand responsibility. Maybe you considered Nate and Lewis your friend. I understand that less, but I do understand responsibility. I think you felt responsible for him, and he turned out not to need it. Or, well, that was a lot of bloodshed. You have other responsibilities that you are turning your back on right now. Your sister, for one. We'll talk about that later, but
He is talking over you in Draconic. Saying that all the time. To himself. Don't blame me, made the dice.
Squirt.
I want.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Continue.
All right, then let's not talk about you. Let's talk about me. If you were in my position. Actually, no. Let's talk about your position. If I pushed Nuthra, what would you do to me?
He stops instantly. How close are you?
She's not too far.
Okay, you weren't like right behind him though, right?
She's, yeah, kind of pretty close behind you.
Within speaking
Okay.
distance.
Well, I was making sure when he stops suddenly you don't run into him.
Mhm.
That was the idea. He stops.
Because I've got to bet. I think you want to protect your sister as much as I want to protect mine. So let's not talk about what just happened with Nate. Let's talk about what you just did to my sister and what I want to do to you right now.
Before we continue this, do we know? I don't know. He stopped talking. He's stopped and dead in his track after you said if you would push no truck.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to have? I don't know. He turns his head towards you, revealing one of his left eye. And is it Gabe? Are you familiar with the? Let me see if I can find it.
Please, tell me.
Is it possible to have something like effect like that on Kriv real quick, like in chat? She looks at you.
I mean, you have an aberrant dragon mark, right?
Yeah, I don't know what that. Yeah, I do.
I'm
think it
totally
does
fine
anything
with
like
having that mark manifest physically in high emotional times. It's not going to be robotic
like an
as much as
enemy over
this,
here.
but like. So as
Well, no,
soon
just
as you, well, I'm going to let you flavor it, Kriv.
So essentially, it's a combination of rage and his wild magic in his eye.
Yeah.
Manifesting that. So it's not as dramatic as that one, but definitely see red in his left eye.
You basically can see that in his left eye, it's like he's raging from one eye. Right, Kriv? You see like the wild
Eventually.
magic like surging as soon as you say that.
In my shoes, what would you do to me?
It's different to what he did to her.
Hmm? I didn't hear what you said.
It's deferring what I did to Sedra, right?
She's asking if
Sedra.
if you were in Cedra's shoes and she'd just had somebody push her sister. Buddy, come on, man. Where even are you?
Keep distracting your dog so I can think.
Just replying with "buddy, what are you doing?" to Kriv is probably just as positive as anything else you guys are doing.
I didn't tell her, so that's
What are
what
you
to me.
doing, man?
Kriv would turn towards the face you, pulling out his maul. Not threatening way, but he has it ready.
She's just watching you very carefully.
He would look at you.
I'm not gonna attack you, Kriv. But
he
if we're
would
going to do all of
shrug.
this,
He would shrug to your question.
you and I are in a very similar boat right now. We have people we want to take care of, and that's and ultimately that's the beginning and the end of it. I need you to get your act together. Fine, we don't need to talk about what just happened. I won't push you about it, but no, I will talk to you if I need to. I have a feeling that maybe I might understand. But whether or not I can understand, you don't push Cesaré. You don't touch her. And if you do, I'm not going to come in with questions this time. I want us to be on the same team, so let's be on the same team. I think that we can be partners, maybe even friends. But that depends on how you act going forward. And that's not going to be walking away from the group, and that is not going to be putting a hand on anybody I care about.
Kriv will set his maul down the ground, lower his head.
I'm sorry about what just happened with your friend. I may not have... That was weird. It was horrific. And I have a feeling that a lot of bad stuff has happened since you all have gotten here. I'm not dismissing that. I even feel for all of you. Do make it hard, but I am sorry.
Kriv's going to reach into his backpack chest thing. Yeah, I think a better word for it. He's going to pull out 3 of the green dragon claws. He's going to like gently hand them to you.
Are the scales?
The claws.
Oh, the claws. Yes. Okay.
The scales they gave
Sure.
to Valgrim. I think.
Take them and... Buddy, timing!
That is Kriv growling.
she takes them, she nods.
He kind of would give a little growl because he's uncomfortable. Not a threatening way, but
Yeah. Thank you.
he
Let's
picks
get
up
our
his maul,
sister.
puts it back in his wherever he keeps it at, and he gives you a nod.
Let's get our siblings home. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. She'll start walking back to the group.
But then he
First of
points
all-
back towards the way he was walking, like,
I don't think that's the way.
Well,
he
so
shrugs and follows you.
let me jump in right there. You guys need to give each other like Herrick inspiration or something.
Yeah, totally. Good job.
Yeah. I'll give them. Well, they've already had his inspiration because of the recap.
Squirt approaches like Cesaré, Wayde, and Maeve, Valgrim as well, if you're close to them. Do they know they're not going the right way? And we're gonna take a break right here. Thank you, guys. I don't know if you can tell, but this nothing. None of this was in the book. All completely out of my ass. But it was great. I loved it.
I noticed that
are you-
because you were thinking really hard about what I was doing and trying to do with Nate Lewis, whatever.
I
I
would
had
love
no
to
plan.
see.
I was bouncing off of your
You
ideas.
just thought we were gonna kill him immediately. I'm like, no, I'm gonna try to save him.
I would love to see written in the book if the players elect to feed the mushroom meat.
Yeah. I'll write my own book.
Consequences.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Let's take a short break, and we'll be right back.
All right, I'm gonna order food. Got my can.
And we are back. So, like I was saying,
Nice stream.
hello stream. We have very little viewers, but that's okay. If we do have viewers, we love you very much.
What up, chat?
There's absolutely no activity in the chat. We're very, very small streamers, but we're having fun. So, you know?
Smash that
Question
like
for
and
you.
subscribe.
Question for your stream: Who would win a fight, Kriv or Sedra?
Very good
You're
question.
lucky she's out. She's run out of
Slot.
the intellect
Oh.
spike thing that she does. I think is probably the answer. If you hit her first, you might be able to down her quick enough. But
That's
otherwise
how That's how it is with any sort of wizcaster versus martial class.
Well,
at
that's
all.
the thing. Cedra's a abjuration wizard, so she's got a decent amount more HP than
Yeah.
your average bear.
Unless the caster has blink, then you can never touch them. Right, Brie?
Oh.
I
Brie
remember
was
the
a caster
first
during.
PvP we did, like a monk traveled like 150 feet the whole map just to reach me, but then didn't have any actions left. And next turn, I pushed him in the lava.
Yeah. Well, we did one. Me, Brie, and I think I don't know if anyone else was in this one, but me and Brie was in a PvP a month ago.
It was the player one, Jordan.
Yeah.
ran it.
I chased her around for like 2-3 turns and I couldn't catch up to her because she kept blinking.
Yeah, I cast a blink and I got it every single time. Not once did I not blink over.
I'm gonna
I had like 3 HP left after I gave
I'm
up.
gonna get
and left away from her.
that play by post game going soon, and then I'm gonna plan a PvP. All in due time. All right. So, as I was saying, Squirt kind of approached like, "Do they know they're not going the right way? It's this way. If you guys want to get to Yon, but we're right next to it. Not that far."
Y'all, I don't know. Emotions are weird. Cesaré, were you breathing fire or something?
Oh well, yeah. I was watching the Kriv do it for sometimes we're in fights, and I just figured if I copied him, maybe I could figure it out too. And that's basically what I did.
I don't think you should. I don't think you should tell him that you can do that. He's in a mood.
Well, I kind of meant for it to be like a surprise. I didn't mean to like roast his saute his whatever it's called, friend.
Nah, I like saute his mushroom. Anyway, Squirt, you say we're pretty close to where we gotta get greased up and shimmy through whatever.
Yeah, let's just gotta oil ourselves up a little bit and just go through that little wall. I'm sure it's gonna go fine.
Great. Hey, Cesaré, you got any way to clean people up?
No.
Damn.
Hey, my old special. You don't have to worry about it. It's just going to lubricate you a little bit. Gonna wash right off. Come on, follow me.
I'm not looking forward to this.
And Sedra Kriv follows as well.
Yeah.
Well, I'm following Sedra, so
Okay.
Why are you guys talking about? Oh, right. I hate this place so much.
So Squirt zips ahead excitedly, spinning in midair. You're gonna love this, folks. And he leads you not that far away from the tower that you saw earlier, where, well, Nate Lewis appeared. Continues north, maybe an hour more, and yeah, look, this path right there. It used to be the prettiest meadow in all creation. Flowers tall as your knees, and colors so bright you'd swear the sunlight was dancing on them. No shingwing wall or nothing to keep me away back then. Trust me. We'll pop right through and step out into a real gem of a plain. Perfect for picnics or stargazing. And true to his word, you soon reach a towering curtain of translucent mist. It arcs across the landscape as far as you can see. It sparkles with pale rainbow hues that shimmer in the twilight. You can pretty much touch it now. You're right next to it.
he tries to walk through it.
You touch it. It feels very cold to the touch. But it is solid as stone. You hit your head on it. Squirt says, hold on. Just gotta do a little trick first. Bit of boggle oil. The thing you bought me, right? A bit of fey finesse. And we're true. Hang tight. Hang tight. I'll get you nice and slick. And Squirt hovers over you, Kriv, and drops 2 drops on your skull. And he says, go over hand now. You can go in. And Squirt goes over each and every one of you and squirts a few little drops of oil on your skulls, on your heads. Who goes first?
I guess I do.
The moment you step forward, the misty barrier was solid before. But you can now just move through it. It seems to accept you, bending around you as you pass through.
So I'll go like complete into it. So I'm like disappeared. And then stick my head out at everyone. See if they're following.
Alright. I hate that worked. Alright, let's go. She'll go through too.
Okay.
I guess I will follow them.
One by one. You follow him through.
He's going towards going too, or is he staying on his side?
Squirt is going to.
Okay.
You all find yourselves in pure white mist. And Squirt is leading the way a little bit, going to the left, going to the right, kind of finding his way around the mist, all following him in a line. And you're passing from Cedar's green gloom into a sudden rush of something else. entirely. As the last of you step through, a howling gale roars across the landscape. And you all feel a very deep bone chill. The ground beneath your feet is no longer soft meadow, but a crust of frozen slush. The howling wind drowns out Squirt's initial gasp of alarm. Where Squirt promised rolling plains of vibrant blossoms, a tundra stretches before you. Its hard, packed snow broken by jagged ice ridges. The sky overhead is dark, bruised with thunderous clouds crackling with intermittent lightning. And far in the distance, you can just about see ragged peaks of a big, tall mountain, rising like jagged teeth on the horizon. That distant mountain range looms at least 3 days' travel away across the merciless white desert. And Squirt, trembling, but no, this can't be right. What's going? It used to be all fields and sunlight here. Not this.
Kriv's gonna give him a very serious stare down.
I swear, I had no idea. Look, I messed up. I can't hang around here.
Where are we?
I'm not sure. Is this? I used to come here all the time. I just had to cross this great plain of flowers, and up to yon we would be. But this chill will freeze my insides solid.
Oil actually has a much lower freezing point than. Never mind. Actually, I would prefer that you left. So, actually, group.
I mean, this is where the palace is, right?
No, this is supposed to be yon. The palace is in the middle of right after yon. You can cross over. My friend can show you the way. You just gotta, and he starts trembling a lot more. But
She'll prestidigitate him to warm him up.
Okay. Well, thank you. I don't know how long that's gonna last.
A minute. An hour?
I have the thermal cube. He'll take it out of his bag and put it on his.
You going
Belt
to insert
loop, I
inside
guess.
of them? Oh,
It's
An
15
hour.
feet of it.
Oh wow! I
15
forgot you
feet.
had that.
Yep, that's exactly why I took it too. This is exactly the reason I gave you.
Within 50 feet of you, it is 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Huddle up.
God damn.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
This cube starts emitting a radiating warmth that is extremely welcoming because the temperature right now is absolutely freezing. If you did not have that, you would be subject to freezing temperature rules. Well, that's handy. Oh, well, we have to find the lone blossom in there. We gotta find the flower. We gotta find my friend the flower. It's the best that I've got.
I don't know if we should talk to any more living plants.
I also don't think there's going to be. I don't think there's going to be any living plants in this place here.
Yeah. How are we gonna know your friend is still
Listen, first thing we gotta do right now is at least find some form of shelter, or get to a high place where we can try to make out the land around us, because we don't know where we are right now.
I imagine the same place, but colder. But yeah, I agree.
Well,
We've been traveling for at least, it's like, what, 5 hours to get to the tower?
you've
Is that
been
like an
awake a
hour at
good
the
6
tower?
hours now.
Okay.
Why is the music
It should
stopping?
probably be more than 6 hours because we traveled to the tower.
Yeah, I think that the travel to the tower was the 5 hours. Were we doing anything before? We were just talking.
We had an emotions break. Can Wayde try to take a look around and see if he can find anywhere where we can shelter for a brief moment?
Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Right now, dark clouds are overhead. Sometimes you can see thunder in the distance. But you do not see anything to shelter yourself from the cold right now. You do not feel very cold, however, because of
Kriv,
the cube that Valgrim just brought.
what's your map say?
He will unravel it from the ball and pull it out.
You start looking at your map, and you can see that you are at the foot of the mountain ranges of Yon. At the top of Yon on your map, you see a great castle with a theater built inside of it. Even on the map, it seems to always be raining where you are. Your best bet is to add to those mountains in front of you. And you are alone
Like-
now, standing on the edge of the frozen waste.
Huh? What? I'm alone or we're alone?
You are all alone with Squirrel.
Oh, okay.
There is no sign of anything living around you.
Yeah, I'm like have the map out in front of me, backwards, showing Wayde with the map.
So we got nothing now. Oh, Valgrim, that little cube thingy is really gonna help us here now. Squirt, you said there was a flower we had to find.
Yes, he can show us the way around Jan.
Any idea where to even start?
He's at the top of those mountains, I think.
Wonderful. Okay, great. Well,
I give you a map.
So 3 days.
Question for you.
Yep.
How thick is this snow?
You want to start digging and find out?
Well, imagine we're walking through it, right? So is this
have you
cube like?
started? Have you started walking?
Have we?
Oh, my eyes. I just got flashbanged.
It's a very white map.
Yeah. Well, my question is this thermal cube going to melt that snow and turn the ground into like mud?
Takes
You'd
quite
have-
a lot of time to melt ice, even at 95 degrees, right?
If it's ice,
Oh, yeah.
yes. No, it's different.
It takes a while to melt snow as well. You'd have to stay in the same spot for a while for it to start melting.
Okay. Because I have no shoes on. You get really cold walking through this.
It's kind of a weird feeling. There's warmth coming from the top and cold at the bottom.
I feel like it's like that thing when you're like sleeping and somebody puts one hand in the warm water and the other one in the cold.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, oh, what the fuck?
Hour 1. I got this split in 2 hours. The cold light, as you start walking. Let me know if you guys are not walking forward, but I'm gonna assume that you guys are walking forward.
Well, we can crawl too, or roll. There's many means of travel here.
Okay.
Some of you can fly.
Well, if you
Well,
fly,
not
you're
today.
not going to be within that 15-foot radius of the cube. But right now, the sky is relatively clear. There's a distant line of dark clouds up right in front of you, hinting at perhaps harsher weather later in the day. You see faint shapes along the horizon, rocky outcroppings, low hills, but everyone give me a perception check, please. You can have a straight roll right now. Wow, 12's all around. And Maeve doubles that.
Maeve just crushes it.
Those of you that got 18 and up,
Yes.
you can see very faintly in the snow sometimes tracks, but the wind quickly sweeps them away.
Can we see what kind of tracks or the size of them?
Maeve, I will let you do a nature check, and only you. 'Cause
Oh,
you got the highest perception.
okay. I don't think my nature is
That robot noise.
very high though.
Or
I
survival
don't think
or
he can make.
nature.
Oh,
Well, just
I don't
ask
think
her off
I'll
that's
do
top.
survival.
I have a minute.
Ooh, that's better than I expected.
They appear to be large beast tracks. A beast with four paws. Well, 4 hooves, actually.
They're headed like not our way, like not to like
They're
which
heading
direction?
in all sorts of directions.
Oh gosh. Okay. Hey guys, there are some tracks in the snow that are fairly large, and they're everywhere. So let's be careful.
I doubt they're unicorns. Do you think they're centaurs?
Oh, maybe they could be.
What?
I don't know much about centaurs.
Yeah,
So
I was
maybe.
gonna say I don't know if I know much about centaurs either. I think she probably would know of the existence of a centaur. I don't know if she'd think they're friendly or. Well, that's.
There are a lot of them, so I'm not sure.
Well, if it is that, then they can talk and we can avoid a fight. But in the meantime, or maybe they've got a safe place or somewhere around here.
During that first hour, if you are not staying within the comfortable warmth of the cube, please give me a Constitution saving throw. But I believe all of you are.
It's
I
on
think we can all
Astro.
fit. Yeah.
Sedra considers pushing Terwant out, but she doesn't.
You can't sabotage him when he's not here.
I know, and that's mostly why I didn't. Just kidding. She could push him if she wanted to.
And it is a 15-foot radius. Like this. So everyone is toasty in there.
So, Cesaré, Sedra, how are you guys with cold weather and Arctic survival?
Sedra gives you the most bewildered, like, the fuck I look like.
The fuck
Got it. Okay, yeah. So just stay warm.
Yeah. Do our best.
Kriv, do you happen to have any animal hides from all of that hunting you did, or fur pelts?
He'll pull out a elk pelt and a. That's it.
Probably not enough for all of us then.
He looks at Valgrim.
I mean, the cube's good, but we can't stay in the same 15-foot circle all the time, especially if we're being stalked.
No, I gave Valgrim another pelt. I think it was what was it called?
You gave me a lot of pelts.
Oh,
did I?
Excellent.
Yeah, I hope you kept up with them too, because
No, I only gotten 2 pelts. One was an elk pelt, and the other one was a manticore pelt.
Oh, you gave me the manticore pelt then.
Yeah.
But it was also a giant elk pelt, so like how many like ponchos do you think we could make from that?
Valgrim
2.
could probably make a lot of them.
Yeah.
With some time, you could definitely make at least 3 cloak with that.
Actually, don't
all
think
my
I have
hunting has
tool
actually been
experience for that.
useful.
That's the funny thing.
I mean, rudimentary tools would work, but you'd need the time to like make them.
That sounds
Otherwise,
like a
you're
long
just
rest thing.
Oh.
wearing a
Mine
pelt
is
on your
I don't
back.
have the proficiency in whatever tools I would need to do that with.
Don't you have an artificer thing where you can like
A tool for the
gain?
job.
Yeah, tool for the job. Can't you gain proficiency in like
It does
any
not give me
tool?
proficiency. It gives me the tool
Well,
set
make the
that I
tool.
am proficient in.
Is it only proficient tool that you're in, or is it any tool?
It is any tools. I'm looking at it. It's just they just wouldn't be very good.
Well, they work.
You have now been walking 1 hour into the snow, and a gentle snowfall begins to, fall, dusting over your tracks. And now and then you glimpse the vague suggestion of paw prints crossing your path. Evidence that something has wandered this land before you.
No.
Those prints, everyone can see from time to time now. They are pretty large as well, but they are not hooved. They are paws. going in all sorts of directions again.
Is this something I can recognize?
Give me a survival check.
Okay, let's see. I should have pretty good survival, right?
You jinxed it. Good job.
Oh, I'll just give myself guidance just for good measure then. Oh boy, another 12.
Flash of genius.
What does that let me do?
+5, I
Five.
think.
+5.
Plus 5.
Yeah, Flash of Genius is very good.
Yes.
With Flash of Genius, so you thought for a moment that those were dogs, but Flash of Genius, no, those are wolves. Pretty large wolves. But from just the shape of the paws, that's all you can really tell.
There's a lot of weird wolves that we could come across, and I really hope we don't come across the winter wolves. I'd be okay with some dire wolves, though.
Kriv will point at the pelts and then point at the prints.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be good to get some more pelts.
The wind is picking up slightly, making conversation slightly harder. And the cold more biting if you weren't freaking affected with skew.
This is exactly the conversation we had when I picked this item. It's the funny thing.
You have
We
now
should start looking for a place to hole up before it starts getting bad.
Yeah, this is a storm that's happening. This isn't what the weather's like all the time, right?
If you guys give me
We
an
don't
hour, I
know.
can make a.
Squirt says, Jan is always pretty thunderous. But usually this place is pretty, peaceful and cheery and perfect for a picnic, But
Squirt,
yeah, Jan
Squirt,
is always thunderous and rainy.
Squirt, can you get back all right?
Well, no, I don't think so.
So you're stuck with us till we find your flower friend, at least.
I mean, okay.
I gotta be honest, if it wasn't for this cube, I think I'd be frozen solid on the ground already.
Promise? I mean, once again, I'm a little bit tired of the talking things that shouldn't be talking. Anyway, if we need to, if we could spend an hour, I can refresh my memory about a spell. I can give us a tower that should be able to house all of us for a night. Hopefully keep some of this cold out. I'm also missing sleeping in a bed, if I'm being perfectly honest.
Well,
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
as you take like a moment to talk and stop for a moment, you see that Kriv has started trying to build an igloo, which is a very time-consuming process. If you've ever built one before.
All
I was
right.
about to say, I
I
feel
think
like
we're
you
good.
know from firsthand experience.
I've built Quimsy before, not
Yeah.
igloos.
I'm just building out of tunnels. That's what I'm doing.
All right.
Well, igloos
So,
are made of
Sedra will-
blocks of packed snow.
Ice. Ice, yeah.
Quimsy is just packed snow. I don't know if that's the right word for in English, Quimsy. Yeah, Quimsy.
I mean, I think it's kind of the similar thing where in America, where we don't have to think about it as much. We just don't we don't say it so much. We're just like, I don't know what the fuck that is. It's an igloo. Okay. So,
Pretty much.
am I hearing short rest right now?
I'm hearing we need to find somewhere to take a long rest before it gets so
Well,
bad
I'm
we
gonna-
can't see 5 feet in front of us.
We're taking a short
Yeah.
rest so that I can learn the spell, because now I can switch spells out for 2024. So that I can pick up Galder's Tower, set it up, and then we can take a long rest in Galder's Tower.
That seems a very pointing out where the fuck we are in the middle of somewhere we have no idea what's around us.
Would you like to find some trees, some cover? I'm not seeing anything else, and I think the second that we start putting up a fuck me, I don't want to be in. I respect his igloo, but I don't think it's gonna stop wolves. Especially the
about
kind of
wolves.
wolves we might find here. Fuck.
You all hear a distant wolf howling.
That can be good.
But nothing.
I'm just-
Or is
on the
it
horizon.
keeps digging?
We should definitely try to find a defensible location that has some protection against the wind.
This is Gabe trying
And
to
the
backdoor
wolves.
us into Ravenloft.
Yeah. Which one?
All right. So looking around, do we see any place that we could either hold up or that might be able to conceal a very large tower?
Somewhere to conceal a very large tower? Absolutely not.
Yeah, I assumed.
Perhaps if the blizzard was raging, you could like hide it within the blizzard, but who knows when that blizzard ends. You do see maybe 30 minutes more walking, a frozen river stretching the whole frozen wasteland in front of you. With who had the best
Here's-
perception?
Me.
Maeve.
Maeve.
So Maeve and Valgrim, I think you both got pretty good scores.
Astaroth did, yes.
Astaroth, yeah. So 30 minutes to 45 minutes walk. It's pretty hard to see. It's a pretty long way. But walking in the snow is pretty slow as well. You see that frozen river and large shapes on and around that river. It's extremely hard to know what those shapes are from this distance.
Here's my current going theory. Anything that wants to find us will. Anything that's currently looking for us can see us. There's not a lot of cover out here. Anything that wants to get to us that isn't actively looking for us is either monumentally stupid or probably slowed down by the giant barrier or the storm. Then there's like the dragon. But I also think it would just be able to find us. So I think we might risk it. But I'm not going to do anything the group's uncomfortable with.
So we don't want to be in a defensible location when something that is trying to find us currently does find us and can surround us in the middle of a frozen plain.
The whole thing is a frozen plain. I don't see us getting out of that.
We'd be frozen regardless of what we were in. We'd be surrounded on all sides anyway. Might as well make the most defensible location. And a tower sounds most likely to keep us safe.
The spell is
Accepting, of
going to
course,
end
from
at
that-
some point and drop us out exactly where we're at now.
Yeah, but
It's gonna
after
take
that,
a day.
After that,
And I can recast it.
After that, we'll be warm, fed, and ready.
You guys have been awake now 7-8 hours.
I can recast it. It's a semi-complicated
We can't
spell,
stay in
but
one
it's not.
place forever.
We shouldn't. And by the time we're ready to move on, the tower should still be there.
Do what you
We've
want,
only
but if
been
we're
awake.
surrounded when we leave,
We've only been awake.
we'll see what happens.
We've only been awake just a while. I say we continue on as much as we can before we need to stop. Maybe take a break
Alright.
right now and then continue on.
Sure, I could use to learn my spell back and get some of my
It'll help.
casting abilities back and keep going.
It'll help
I don't
you
disagree with you,
charge.
Valgrim. I think that if something surrounds us, it's not going to be great, but I think it's going to be bad no matter what. It'll be just as bad for us to be surrounded camping than being surrounded in a tower.
From what I understand, you guys want to take a short rest right now and then continue. Is that the offer on the table that you guys are buying?
I think so.
That's what I would be good with, because I'll get my focus points back.
Mugs.
Yep. And Liv needs to learn a spell.
It being a short rest now is wild.
The only reason that really you can take a short rest is because of that cube. There's with the pellets that you have enough to very quickly make, like, during that hour, make 3 makeshift kind of cloaks. They're not gonna look pretty or anything, but it's gonna be enough to keep you warm if you are away from that cube, at least long enough so that you can return to the cube later on. So during that short rest, I would like a perception check from everyone again.
Perception. Oh yeah.
I got a 7 because I'm still trying to build igloos
That's right.
during the short
Valgrim,
rest.
a snowflake
There
falls
we
on your
go.
nose, and you see the snowflake.
Going cross-eyed looking at it, trying to study its form.
It's unique, like everything else. You may all mark a short rest, as long as you are staying close to the cube on Astaroth's body. You can all see, well, not all of you, but 18 or more.
What's
You
the
can
rules
see
for
the
short rest?
shapes on that frozen river in the distance. 30 to 45-minute walk. I have not really moved away. Sometimes you can just barely see one of the shape kind of jump up and down. Maybe 3 feet, 4 feet off the ground.
Do you think we can walk around them?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Okay. There's dozens of shapes. They're all kind of spread on that river. You could walk around, but I think it would probably take you 2 hours instead of 45 minutes.
How big are they?
Yeah.
Well, from that distance, it's hard to tell. Much larger than you. You'd have to get closer to get a better look.
Large wolves. Couple different things that could be.
What do you think? Just cross straight through? Or go around? Because they'll probably follow us.
I don't know. It doesn't necessarily seem like they've noticed us. I keep forgetting to do her stupid voice. It's been 8 hours, so probably we could spend the extra 2 hours, but also fight them. I'm got some of my spellcasting abilities back, so I'd be down for a fight. Comes to that.
Well, one of the other things to consider is that if we do choose to fight, that'll just mean more pelts for us.
That is true.
Whether
Bree
it's
starts working towards the figures.
Nope.
What was that, Kriv?
I start walking straight towards that river with the
Okay.
figures.
All right then.
I hope the rest of you are all okay with this.
I don't think we have much of a choice.
Well, if you guys
Yeah.
are not walking together, then you are affected by the cold. Did with your tools, Valgrim, even though you don't have proficiency, it's basically just cutting off that fur into shapes. You're not doing any trims. You're not doing any holes or anything. Just something to attach it around the neck so that it covers the back and like the very, very simple cloak. If you want to make them, you can make 3.
Okay, but I wouldn't be able to do it during a short rest. It'd have to be while we're stopped. Because this takes an hour to do.
Okay, yeah. Definitely something for a long rest then. Yeah. Okay. I didn't think the right tool for the job took an hour. Yeah. Creation requires an hour. Okay. So yeah, none of you are wearing any warm clothes right now. So better stick around that cube. Kriv, you start walking forward. So I assume you're all huddling up together and going forward.
Well, I'll probably go outside the radius for a bit, get very chilly, and jump back into the radius. Kind of like a Valgrim.
After spending like even 5 minutes outside of that cube, that chill, like it's minus 20 Celsius. My God, I have to tell you what this is. Minus 12.
Yeah, what are that in freedom units, sir?
Minus 4.
Not that bad. We have recess supervision in that weather. It's fine. The kids are fine.
Yeah, you have coats on
I mean,
and not chainmail. Oh my God, that must be so cold. Okay. So you start advancing. And after advancing a good 15-20 minutes, you start to get a better idea of the shapes in front of you. They're not wolves.
Say they're not wolves?
No.
Oh,
They're reindeers.
Santa.
Oh, Bree's even happier now.
Sedra realizes that Kriv's probably going to be happier now and looks a little horrified about what she's about to witness. Just
These reindeers are gonna beat our ass. I don't know what you're talking about.
You see that the reindeers are thumping their hooves in the river to try and crack it open and drink the frozen water from under. They do this repeatedly because after a few minutes, the water freezes right back over. So they're trampling that river to get a drink.
Valgrim, can you use Astaroth to melt a hole for these reindeer to actually get a drink out of?
I mean, it would definitely work in that area. The water wouldn't refreeze, I don't believe. It
Brie
doesn't
gets
say
a
it only
javelin
works
ready.
on organic matter, so
Yeah.
it's just within 15 feet.
Do you keep approaching? You're still 20 minutes walking away from them.
If
I'm
these
gonna
things
assume
don't...
How
Kriv
much-
doesn't stop.
Got Sedra, what was it?
How much fur do we have now? Do we have enough for everybody?
I have enough for 3.
Well,
How
4,
much do you think?
'cause I have an elk pelt.
That's what I'm talking about. The elk pelt's enough to make 3.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What
and
about
I'm not-
the Metacore pet?
That's
Oh,
being used for Astaroth, so
Oh, is it?
yeah.
All right, so just one more should be enough.
Theoretically.
I don't necessarily feel like massacring a bunch of elk right now.
He's a reindeer. That's different.
It's worse.
Evil
I'm gonna.
Panda.
I
Kriv
did
will
not
just-
have to hunt.
How far
I-
away are we from the reindeer?
20 minutes walking away from them.
Hmm. I don't feel good about massacring some peaceful deer that are just trying to survive. They can barely get to the water. If I were you, maybe I'd try to try to help them drink, and maybe we can watch where they take shelter in, and find a good place for us to hold up too.
I'd be more. That seems like a good idea.
Don't have to convince me, and I point at Kriv.
He's giving you guys all a disappointed look.
I know, but we'll fight something more interesting like wolves later on. Save it for them. Plus, I think we're all very skilled, but I think if all of these creatures start stampeding us, we will have some difficulty. Might as well avoid any fights in this kind of situation.
Man, I wish I took Speak with Animals as one of my spells.
Yeah. There's some very powerful druids back in Everesca. Wish we had one of those.
Yeah, I thought our
Never
druid
actually
was gonna-
studied any of that.
I thought our druid was going to stay with us forever.
Hmm. Anyway, Sedra will go and start trying to be very calmly walking towards the.
Okay. Well, if everyone follows, it won't be too cold. You start.
If they. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go. I'll follow.
Please make yourself heard if you are not following. Then Brie, wake up.
Brie.
Sedra will actually. What she'll do is she will take some of the snow. She'll cup it up in her hands, and she'll kind of melt it with the partially probably just with her body heat, and kind of be offering it to the deer.
Okay. Well, you come up to them. As you get closer, they all God. They all kind of look spooked a little bit and raise their heads, stopping the stomping. And then they go back to drinking water. I would like another perception check from everyone.
These are actually feral undead
fail.
deer that are going to kill us immediately.
Another perception check.
Apex predator deer.
That's the case. Their pelts would be worthless to us.
Man, Astroth be killing these perception checks.
I'm going to
Yeah,
use
do
my
so all the
inspiration,
time.
because why the fuck not? There we go.
So, as you're approaching, remove the template right here. As you're approaching, you can all clearly see those reindeers, dozens and dozens of them. None of them have a red nose. Actually, this one does, but he doesn't actually. And Astra tells you, Valgrim, actually, I'm going to tell you in private.
Hmm.
So, Sedra, you approach to give them water with the snow in your hands. Is that it?
Yeah, she just melts it, and she like cast her spell if she needs to keep it water.
Could you give me a animal handling, please?
She's probably having, if the group doesn't follow her, she's probably in the colder and just like trying not to look like she's as cold as she is.
Wayde would definitely try to follow you.
Yeah, we'd all
and,
follow.
Yeah, if he can help out with this, he would definitely do that.
Everybody needs to look a little lively right now. There's something prowling behind the reindeer as well.
Ooh.
Oh,
Sedra, one of the reindeer
That's on brand. She
approaches-
doesn't know what to do with animals.
sniffing the air right in front of you. Those things are extremely big. They are huge, not large. They are towering figures. And as it approaches, you all see on the little rocks behind reindeers wolves here. Many of them. They are getting ready to attack the reindeers. One of them looks bigger than the others. His eye is slashed.
Cedra will make a very loud noise and try to get the scare off the deer, the reindeer.
Sedra, you make a very loud noise. All of the reindeers get just a small moment to disperse before the wolves attack. We will roll initiative.
Oh.
There are so many.
Almost got it.
No, Valgrim, absolutely you can attack before the encounter starts. You were warned by Astaroth, so you knew to keep your head up.
Was it just Astaroth that was warned?
I said it out loud to everybody.
He said it out
else but
loud.
everyone.
So, he said it out loud, so nobody will be surprised. But he actually took action before it started.
Roger, we getting one of the elk? Or the reindeers?
Hold on.
This wolf right here is in my range.
Yeah, give me just 1 second.
Mhm.
Just gonna roll some initiative and remove some people from the tracker. Can you roll initiative as well, Valgrim, please?
That's a good initiative right there.
Could update him.
Oh yeah. Rolling sub 5s for initiative. That's been my thing all fucking week. I had 3 combats in 3 different games where I all rolled nat 1s on initiative.
What?
Saturday morning,
Yeah.
Saturday night, and Monday night. All nat 1s on initiative. Great.
That's impressive. Maybe you're getting it all out of your system this week, though. Hopefully.
No, that's just my luck.
So what was your attack roll?
17 to hit.
23?
1-7.
Yeah, that is a hit.
1-7.
That's still a hit.
Okay.
Let me find
13
this.
damage.
Okay, all right.
Fire.
Where's my thing? You said 13?
Yep. Fire damage.
Okay. The wolf's pelts start to burn a little bit, but the cold extinguishes it immediately. All right. The reindeers all start to run away in different directions as you make your noise. I'm gonna move them all 30 feet. I'm gonna do a massive move like this. But this one bigger than the others, rears up and is ready for combat. Okay, all right. Nutra is going to charge forward. 40 feet.
Don't forget about the... Don't freeze!
It technically takes an hour to start freezing in this weather. We'll see after combat how that actually plays out. And that's going to be our turn. The bigger of the wolves is going to advance and attack this reindeer. I won't make all of those other reindeers in combat. That's going to be way too cumbersome. What is
The alpha helping fighting the alpha.
Ooh, good damage roll.
and bites a leg off, basically. And it is prone.
We might get a both. Bit of both. Some wolf meat and some ranger meat.
Cesaré, what do you do?
I'm gonna go forward. That way he's in range, and then I'm gonna Sorcerer's Blast. And it's the... where is it? The wolf over here.
Yep. Attack roll. That's a hit.
7.
Which element is it?
Fire.
Fire. Okay. 7 points of fire damage. Perfect.
And that will be my turn.
The wolf that you both attacked lunges forward. They have 50 feet of movement. Walks right past, well, runs right past Nutra and heads, whoops, straight for you. Do I reach you? 50 feet right there. Yeah. Nutra can have an attack opportunity and she will take it. That's a hit. And she hits for 10 points of damage. Sedra, you're about to be attacked by a bite.
You mean me?
21.
Yeah,
Yes, Cesaré, I mean.
I was gonna
okay.
say.
Yeah, 21 hits.
It's not just me, does it?
For 9 points of damage.
Sedra will use her ward on all of that.
Okay, you take no damage. Wayde.
Okay. Seeing Cesaré be attacked, Wayde is going to break into a sprint to her. That's going to be 15 feet there. Now, let me just see if there's anything interesting that I can do other than a regular attack. Yeah, using innate spellcasting from the ranger, Wayde is going to hunter's mark that wolf.
Okay.
And that's still just a bonus action, but that will allow him to start getting some attacks off. So Wayde's going to attack twice with his axe.
Go for it.
First attack's a 21.
That's a hit.
That's going to be 22 damage. Why did it roll twice?
Did you crit?
No, I shouldn't have crit. Let me try that again. Unless it... Oh no, I think it automatically applied Hunter's Mark, so that second 1d6 shouldn't have been added, so...
Well, your Hunter's Mark is...
Because I manually added 1d6 in the attack for Hunter's Mark,
okay.
but it looks like it already automatically added that, so just 19 then.
19, alright. Nice
Yeah.
attack.
Those were 2 max damage hits. Second attack is going to be 21.
Yep.
This one's just a 7. And what he's going to do is he's going to try to, as best as he can, interpose himself between Cesaré and the wolf.
Okay. Well,
that
his attention definitely turned towards you now that you've heard it so much.
get out of here. Don't draw its attention. Get out of there, get to the high ground, okay?
Maeve.
I'll try
Yes.
and can I have the high ground?
I will try to finish the wolf that's in front of Wayde and Cesaré.
Okay. Do you give yourself advantage?
No, because I might move.
Okay, all right. You can still sneak attack.
Perfect.
Roll your attack. $15 is a hit.
And then I'll add 3d6.
Rogues, man.
There we go. 16.
Okay. This wolf is bleeding profusely, but it's still standing, is ready to pounce.
I did forget to nick.
Okay. Go for
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Which
he
would be
would
an
be
advantage.
yeah,
you hit
because
one.
he's vexed too, so
Mhm.
offhand attack, advantage. 16.
16 hits.
10.
All right. 10 points of damage. That means that Maeve, you would have killed it. How do you want to do this?
I'm half asleep, so I'm gonna let you be very creative, Mr. DM.
Okay. It was growling at you, Wade, as you attack, and Maeve, you shoot it right center of the eyes, and it falls to the ground. Any movement, Maeve?
Now that this one's dead, I'm good.
Or so. Unless if mom reads it.
Seeing that one of their friends just fell, you guys look much tastier than reindeers, and so it will dash. What can't I see? 100 feet, right there. One will dash as well. Right to Nutra. Kriv.
Okay, so that one's next to her. I can make that. But I can't bridge. That's fine.
Yeah, 45 plus sprinter.
Yeah, so bonus action. Dash.
Got 90.
Right up here. And then I'm gonna target it and start swinging. Recklessly.
18 hits.
You don't need to do it recklessly because you might be flanking.
Oh, I'm not.
You're not flanking right now.
Because this isn't next to me. I don't have the movement speed to get around. It to be flanking. I'm also going to knock it prone, or attempt to.
Well, what was the damage?
16.
$22. Nat 20.
Okay. I succeeded. So, and second attack. Oh wait, I meant to do that at advantage.
First attack
Roll
was
it
20.
again.
Roll it again. 21. That's a hit.
One. Yeah. Normal. And prone. What's the damage on that one? I'm gonna reroll that
11.
one.
It falls prone.
Gonna reroll that one with self attacker. So max damage.
So +5? Minus 5, is it? Okay. Alright. And is that
That's
your
my
turn?
turn.
Thank you.
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on. There's a wolf coming.
Oh. Damn it, you almost made me really happy. Almost.
Oh.
I
You
know.
almost put it right here.
They're very smart. Sedra.
Okay. I think we're still going big or go home, so now she'll do this. Upcast it. Alright. So she'll use her bonus action. Well. You cast a spell and it's a bonus action.
It's
so
an action.
during this one.
And then as a
Yeah,
bonus
it's an action. Yeah. It didn't actually put my spell modifier on here, so which is annoying, but let's see. So she'll take 2 of them and hit each of the 2 ones that are coming for her right now. Or the group right now.
One on each?
Yep.
Okay. The one at the top.
Spread the love.
The one at the bottom. 5. They both fail. Give me the damage.
We love to see it. We love to see it. Alright, for the first one.
You can take both with the same damage if you want.
Yeah, but what if my damage sucks? That works. There you go. 10 fire on each, and
their gaze turns to you as you fire your spell at them. Your meteors.
Yeah, and she's gonna stay right where she is. She's just checking. She'll peek at her sister to make sure she's okay. And then she's gonna
Valgrim.
I'm going to fall back here. And throw a firebolt. Yep, that's a 3.
That is a.
All right.
That is a miss, but by not much.
Yep. Well,
Astra.
I'm gonna have him walk up right beside me and hold an action to attack when someone comes within his reach.
All right, perfect. Let me move the reindeers. Those ones continue going this way.
Tactical reindeer positioning.
So this reindeer, the strong reindeer, is going to get up with half its movement, and it's going to try and fuck this guy up. It's going to try and ram it. No, hooves. hits for 28 points of damage.
Yikes.
and will stay in range to protect his allies. Terwant is going to step right in front of you to protect you. Valgrim actually is going to protect Sedra. And he's going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Bless on Wayde, Maeve, and Valgrim. Working?
I have so many conditions going on right now.
If my... That actually is not something I want to say while this is recording.
Nutra is going to attack the wolf right in front of you, Kriv, with a great axe. Advantage, because she's gonna go. That was close to a crit. Reckless, yeah. 9 points of damage. Second attack. 23. For another 9. You all hear a very, very loud, frigid howl coming from the big beast, and that guy's gonna get fucked.
Ow.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, it's +5. That reindeer falls to the ground. Oops.
Tragic.
The circle of life.
Yo, that's a lot of fucking damage.
Yep, and it's coming this way.
It's right here, staring at you guys, but it has no more actions. Cesaré.
Okay, I am going to target this wolf over here.
Good thing you guys are killing them before they reach you, because they hurt.
Damn, I missed spike growth just about now.
How about plant growth? Perfect for
24.
This session has
24
been making
hits.
me wish my druids.
I have Entangle, but that's not going to do anything against things that probably have like a 20 strength.
And
They're
that's
probably more
here.
dexterous than strong, but yeah.
Yeah.
4
don't know,
points of
this
damage,
thing
okay?
here.
Yep.
That's your turn?
Yeah.
This one is dead. I'm gonna keep him on the map because I think someone was going to want to remove some pelts. Wayde,
Hmm.
you can reapply your Hunter's Mark because your target died if you want.
I
As a
can,
bonus
but
action.
I can, but is this thing something I want to try to fog cloud?
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
that is the problem. I'd be
Just remember, the rest of us won't know where they are either.
yeah.
And they've got other senses.
Yeah, but you guys are all bunched up. Wayde is going to transfer, bonus action transfer Hunter's Mark to this guy.
Okay.
And he's going to run up 10 feet. And he is going to start attacking best he can against this gigantic thing.
Okay, good luck. You're gonna have to do the damage for Hunter's Mark manually now because it doesn't have the right Hunter's Mark applied to it.
Oh, I can pop it in chat if you want.
I mean, that's for you.
There we go. That might have done it. Okay. He's also going to spend the blinding attack from Aurora's Edge if he hits. So,
Ooh.
yeah. 30.
30. Wow.
Does that hit?
Bless. That it's.
DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
I rolled. Okay. Constitution saving throw.
Damage is going to be 14.
It fails.
Wow, it failed.
It is blinded. I'm going to Vex now.
What was the damage?
It was damage was 14.
What was that with Hunter's Mark?
Yes.
Okay.
29 was my next hit, so that's going to be 14 damage.
Okay.
And I am going to nick.
That's insane. How much damage you do?
This is what monks are good at, but you need to get Hunter's Mark off first.
Yeah.
25 to hit.
Yes, sir.
That's just a 9. And he's going to, with the rest of his movement, circle over here. Let me think.
Let me see.
Because he's
You would be-
blinded.
Yeah, I'm checking. I mean, he's gonna try and take an attack opportunity, but it's going to be a disadvantage as
Well,
he
I'm
hears you.
not leaving his threatened circle. I'm just trying to set him up for flanking.
Okay, I thought. Yeah, you would need to go there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he would do that. And that would be it.
Okay, all right.
Oh
Maeve.
shit, I just put myself in between him and another wolf. I forgot about them down there. Oh well.
I will attack the one next to Wayde.
You will add an advantage.
Wonderful. $24.
24 hits.
And 3d6. So 26 points of damage.
There you go.
And I will action surge.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't want Wayde to get hurt.
All right.
I can
you
take
can
it- I can
have
take
another
it.
attack with advantage again. No sneak attack this time.
You said with advantage again, sorry?
Yep. That's blinded. 22 hits.
And damage without sneak attack.
Yep.
9.
Pretty good.
And that will be it for me.
Wait.
Yes.
You're gonna be attacked by Blinded doesn't say you don't grant it. No, you're still gonna get attacked with advantage.
That is
Because you are
fair.
flanked. 26.
Yep.
Gee.
That is a natural 20.
Oh boy. Anyone have any silvery barbs?
Silvery barbs.
Okay, I will re-roll it once. 21.
That's not at least not a natural 20, so
And who do you give advantage to, Sedra?
She'll give it to Maeve.
Okay. You take 11 points of damage, Wayde. Maeve, you have
What?
advantage on your next attack.
deflect
you.
attacks as my reaction. 1d10 plus my dexterity modifier and monk level. So reduce that damage by
All
7
of it.
plus 4 plus. Yep. Reduce it completely.
When you reduce it completely, you can do something, I believe.
Can I do that? Let me see if I can do it with
You can expand one focus point to redirect some of the attack's force.
Oh, they changed it, so it doesn't need to be just a ranged attack now. Yeah, I
No.
will. I will absolutely spend a key point and redirect that attack back onto him if I can.
Still,
Choose a creature you can see. Then it doesn't necessarily say if I can redirect the attack back on the same creature or not, but I don't really see how I would do that.
well, you want to redirect it on towards the other one?
Oh yes, that's right. He's only near death. Yes, I will do that.
Yank his guy's tail and boom him in his bite range.
Yep.
He bites the tail.
I'm just trying to read
You're
it
doing some martial
correctly.
arts shit. It does work, probably.
Yeah, he will feint an attack, and this one will attack his blinded counterpart. I believe it is a
So must succeed a dexterity saving throw.
yeah. It doesn't say what that
fails,
is.
Uh,
Okay.
And it takes twice your martial arts as damage.
That's going to be. Did it not roll that?
13.
It
13.
did 13.
13 damage onto the big guy.
That's funny.
Yes.
Make sure you expend a focus point.
I did, and my reaction's gone too.
Okay. This one is going to get back up and use its cold breath.
Oh, great.
I'm sorry. I would like to say bullshit. I don't think wolves can do that.
DC 12 continues saving throw from both of you.
This is the
Actually,
reason why winter
hold on,
wolves
you-
are horrible.
you'll have to- Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, man.
Kriv.
I know. So we get half damage.
It is halved, yes. So 9.
We're not used to the cold.
Kriv.
Yeah. So, do I want to do that? Let's see how this goes first. Action, attack. You know what? Screw it. Bonus action first. Rage.
Rage.
A 1. That gives me shadowy tendrils, so he
Mhm.
needs to make a Constitution saving throw. DC is 15.
Fails.
So
2012.
then does that. Much damage to him, and I gain that much temp.
Yes, you do. All right. That was your rage.
That was my rage. And then Mole. Reckless, advantage. Why does it think disadvantage?
And you can have advantage. Absolutely.
It's just hovering disadvantage for some reason.
21 hits.
For 14. Good enough. Knock prone.
How do you want to do this?
Pretty much crushing his skull.
Crushing its
Straight
skull.
down,
Okay.
crushing his skull.
And it lets out a very loud howl as it dies. Kind of whimpering.
And then, where is this guy's hitbox? There. Okay. And run over here and attack it.
Uh, 23 hits, and you would have advantage still. Yep.
Knock prone. I'm gonna re-roll that 2. I think, was it? Yeah. For another 2. Yay! Thank you. Attack is so helpful.
You re-rolling this makes him dead because he had 1 HP left. How do you want to do this?
Okay. Pretty much. I probably hit him straight in the back of his back and break his back in half.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Here we go. Crunch.
Gonna make it easier to remove the pelts from this beast after. Okay.
Okay, so that was 30 feet of movement. That's the remainder of my move speed.
Hey, Kriv.
Hey,
That was a good hit.
that's my turn.
All right. Thank you.
He wants some wolf pelts and wolf meat.
Those wolves would flee if they were not so hungry. 50 feet right there.
Yay, pack tactics.
They will attack you with advantage. Wayde. $16 to hit.
Just
Damn it.
misses.
Oh boy.
Sedra.
Okay. I have a very specific request. I can hit them with my meteors, and it is a 5 radius. If I hit these relatively large creatures in between them and towards the back, can I hit both of them and not hit Wayde and Valgrim?
Kriv.
Oh, Valgrim's right here.
What? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Kriv, sorry.
Hit him in the ass and it should be fine. Burn their tails
Can
off.
I hit him in the ass?
You cannot hit them in the ass. If you move, you can.
Yeah, it's like move down to here.
I feel like this is gonna bite me in the ass later. Anyway, just gonna hit them in the
yes.
ass.
So, if you target this guy, you can definitely get it to explode right there.
Alright, she's gonna do 2 of those. I can pop it back in chat. Just give me a second.
Both
I think
on the
it's 2 dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
And then
First
I think
one.
it's 2d6.
14. Second,
That miss it. That's
4.
that's still gonna.
both fail.
So they will both take our
2d6.
2d6, but it's gonna be 4d6 because she's gonna use both of them.
They both need to make dexterity saving throws.
Good
Um,
damage.
Both of them.
and
Yep.
20. Okay. So this
That
guy
will
is only
succeed.
going to be affected by okay, so this one takes 16.
Half as much on a save. So, sorry, we got to do math.
7. Or no, 8.
Eight plus, but they're two separate attacks, so it's
Yeah,
they both took. It'll be
I got it. It took like 6 less HP than the full attack.
okay.
Yep. All right, perfect.
And that was her bonus action. For her action, she'll Toll of the Dead, the closer one.
Roll the damage, please.
Oh, that's not right. 1 second. Sorry.
That's not right.
12s.
It is
Should be
already wounded.
12s.
Yeah. That is a fail. Yeah, 2d12. 8.
Oh!
What?
Just terrible rolls.
Wish there was a savage attacker for spells.
I wish.
Yeah. 8.
Okay.
So that'll be her turn. That's her.
Valgrim.
Well, you see, I don't want to go anywhere near these things, so I'm just going to stay back here and throw some firebolts at them.
Which one? The right one? Okay.
Yeah,
That is a hit.
for 15 damage. And
Astaroth.
Astaroth is going to run up at him and flank him.
Yes, he does.
He's smart like that. Wow.
And that is a miss. They have 13 AC.
I rolled 2 3s.
Why is it getting less than mine?
Terwant is going to follow your. Does anybody need healing? No. So he
I
will.
don't think we've taken as much hits
Hold
from these
it down.
things.
Why is it rolling 2d8? I want 2d12.
He really wants that 8 damage.
Well, they take no damage. Um. Oh, she can. No, she has 40. Can't reach. Oh no, she can reach.
It was closer than me. I know.
Oh, she can reach. Reckless attack.
Yeah.
$22 hits. For 6, second attack. For 11, for a total of 17 points of damage.
This chat window thing here is so annoying.
Huh?
Oh, where the rolls are at, it doesn't scroll all the way to the bottom of the thing.
Yeah, I know.
I'll have to scroll it down. It's really annoying.
Cesaré.
Yes.
Get him, Brie.
Get him.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get one here. Gonna keep doing what I've been doing. Oh,
Natural 1. Ouch.
Oh no.
Does that mean she hits Astaroth instead?
No. I've actually had a long discussion on Reddit about critical fumble, and now I hate them. And is that your turn? Hi, Cesaré?
Yeah, that's it.
Wait.
Wayde is going to bonus
You're
action.
unharmed. That's crazy.
I've had to use resources to do so. Otherwise, I would have been hit like a truck. So, I am going to use my bonus action to move that hunter's mark to the new one, and he's going to attack and nick on him.
Okay. The right one?
Yes, the one he's flanking with Astaroth on.
Okay.
First attack's going to be a 31 to hit.
I'm sorry, what?
Bless plus flanking.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That's a miss.
19 plus 4 plus 8. First attack's going to be a 9 damage.
Plus Hunter's Mark.
Ooh, that's right. It didn't get applied.
No, because you applied it on the dead wolf.
Oh, did I? Okay. That's weird. I don't know why I'm not
It's
targeting him.
target.
But yeah. Oh, because I tried to do that in the chat window and not in the game. That's why. Okay. Gonna take a second attack at him. Why is that not rolling?
You have to use it again.
Yeah. $28.
Yes, sir.
Plus 10 plus 3, 13.
You only get Hunter's Mark once, right?
No, I think it applies to every single attack, like Hex does. Yeah. When until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 force damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack roll.
Yep, you're right.
Yep. That is why it is so cool sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nick.
Yep. Nick time. 15.
That's a hit.
That should only be 7 damage, since it added on my +4 for some reason.
How do you want to do this?
With Astaroth distracting the wolf from behind, Wayde comes up underneath his chest and does two quick hacks and a slash, and he just falls over.
You open its intestines, and it starts pouring out as it falls over.
It warms me up.
It's a ton
And Wayde is going to move just to here to get into flanking position with Kriv.
And
Okay,
you
I'll
happen to
move you.
be next to the cube, so now you're real warm.
Yes.
There.
Yep, right there. And that's
Maeve.
it.
That's me. I will attack the last one standing.
Yeah. You have advantage.
I sure do.
These other rangers keep running away.
26 to hit.
26 hits. That could hurt.
And I get sneak attack, right?
crit.
Because there's other
Yeah.
people around me.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Oof.
Ooh.
18.
18 points of damage. Okay.
He's still looking pretty bad.
I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna try and move closer to Astaroth a little bit.
Actually, it's 15 feet. So Wayde, you're still out of it.
Did you use steady aim to get?
No, I
It
didn't.
was the silvery barbs.
Yeah, I had it
Oh
from
yeah, she
Sedra.
still has that.
Well, before I die, I'm gonna make one last attack.
Or you'll try.
Just not for the crit. I mean, there's another silver bulb up there somewhere.
Oh boy. Who's he targeting?
I'm
Oh, he's staring
deciding,
at you.
but you're the it's just gonna be one target. So Constitution saving throw.
And got things in my way.
You succeed, and you will take 7 points of cold damage.
That's not bad at all.
No,
Not
I
bad
rolled
at
2
all.
ones.
That's what we like to
48
hear.
48 can hurt.
Because Wayde is drenched in fresh, warm blood, and within Kriv's cube, it just doesn't seem to hurt him as much.
Excuse you.
I have cube. I didn't know.
Oh no,
Better fucking watch who you're saying owns these
Aster-
things, sir.
Astaroth's warm cube.
Why are you prone?
Let's finish this. I'm flanking, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter. Not gonna reckless.
16 hits.
Ooh, almost did not.
You're definitely killing it. You're not killing it. Maybe your second attack.
Oh, I can re-roll that too.
Oh,
Yay, I wasn't gonna do this time. So plus
Still
2 more
standing.
attack. Alright.
and it is not prone.
It's prone now. It rolled. Did that show up?
Yeah, I saw 17.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 17. Yeah, it's not prone.
Whatever.
There's like no way. Okay, how do you want to do this?
Out. It's switching out. Probably crush his pelvis.
Okay.
Ow.
All right.
It's facing away from me.
That's the worst part to crush.
It's facing away from me. That's like a hit right here. As I move.
As the last of the winter
Tenderizing
wolves
the meat.
fall, and lets out a whimpering little howl, the very white snow is covered in blood. All of the reindeers have fled except one that was, killed by the alpha wolf. What do you do?
Start scanning them.
Okay.
I gotta
Um,
tell
You guys.
I gotta tell you, Sedra, that island in the middle of the frozen river might be a pretty good place for that tower you were talking about.
All right then. I'll get it set up.
Feel like Isengard.
Yeah, Wayde will help. Wayde will help Kriv skin.
Okay. And this is where we will stop the session for tonight. It's midnight now. And we will resume with the skinning and the erection of a tower.
The
We're gonna
creation
have-
of
Why did
Isengard.
you say it
Yep.
like that?
Right? No?
It's too late for these kinds of shenanigans.
We are gonna have plenty of cloaks to go around now.
We
Alright.
will. Have a good night, everyone.
Good
And
night,
a safe
everyone.
place to make them. Good
Have a
night.
great night.
Well, that wasn't
I
that
hope you
long.
enjoyed the session
Make a lot
with
of ponchos.
lots of combat, but still lots of story as well.
Yeah.
Kriv one, make especially for one of the ends covered in blood still.
Everything's covered in blood. Gonna put blood everywhere.
Now, let me do math here. 10 levels. She'll put. How many of us are there?
Head
I
levels.
expect a
What do you mean?
map of the tower, right?
Oh, I really want one. Oh. That sounds like a
Is
fun project for me this week.
Is it really 10 stories? No,
It's 10 stories. It's 100.
No,
it's 100
two-story
feet.
tower. It's the 2-story.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And each story is 10 feet tall, and a square feet of 100 feet. 100 square feet.
I see.
Okay, so each level takes one of the following forms chosen by you when you cast a spell. Just tell me which ones you pick. I can work something out.
I know, but I kind of want to make one now.
But
Yeah.
if you want to do it, please be my guest.
I will consider it. I will. You should probably make one. I'll just.
Well, just tell me which of the two choices you pick, so I know.
What's silly is that it's just one bedroom, but I think it's just that it's.
It's not meant to like house a full party. It's meant to be like a retreat for you.
Yeah. No, but she's like. Yeah, I think I misread part of it, but I think that's still okay. I think that's going to be.
The bedroom.
Probably
a
dining space.
Okay. All right. I will take note of that.
Yeah. I'd switched out my spells. I cast that spell at 4th level because I was like, oh, I should do it the other way around, but I should have done. Should have flipped it. Hadn't done that with my 4th level.
Are we all sharing the bed or what?
No, you guys are gonna sleep on the floor. Cedra's like, oh my god, I'm royalty. Fuck off, all of you. Maybe Cesaré can sleep on the other side. Maybe.
Yeah, we'll let her get in the covers and we'll just
hammering things outside the door.
No, just let her get in covers. Let her get in the covers, fall asleep, and we all go in there and we just wrap her up real tightly, and then we have the bed to ourselves.
No, I have Astaroth. He doesn't have to sleep. He can literally just stand there and then knock on the door all night.
Fuck you.
Have a good night, everyone.
Good night. I think Sedra might actually kill you if you interrupt her sleep. She'd just be like, fuck off.